Wait, what two?
You need a Viagra. You're not you when you're hungry.
See, that's a good intro right there, bro. That's it right there. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the Jolli-p podcast. My name is JJ Iraham.
My name's Colin.
Jalen.
Bridget Dave. Oh, God, please do that again.
No, we're not doing that again. Nah, I'm Angel, by the way.
That's organic, bro.
Anyway.
There you go, bro. Well, essentially, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys are coming off the clips off of socials, we really, really do appreciate it. This is technically going to be our first episode, even though we've recorded multiple times before, bro. But since this is the first episode that's airing, we're going to do some little introductions. What's so funny? What you geeking about?
I didn't even
I wasn't prepared for this.
Bro, no. Okay, we're not going to do introductions like that. Today, we're going to do introductions. What y'all pointing at? Side-eyeing.
Wait, we pointed?
No, I don't know what they side-eyeing about.
We're not side-eyeing about nothing.
Side-eyeing.
Who's gonna go first?
Because the microphone's not following me, so I can only look at you like this.
I know. I have to go like this.
All right, real quick, let's take a cheers, bro. Because it was just Colin's birthday like 2 days ago.
Happy birthday,
Cheers.
Happy birthday.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, there you go.
I can't drink.
You know, technically, if you tap on the table, you're supposed to chug your drink.
Okay, wait, who was our bartender today?
Oh, it was me.
What you concoct?
Really whatever JJ had in his kitchen, which was a lemon, gin, and a seltzer that your dad had at your.
You didn't use any of the tonic water?
No, I
But you
used
put honey in it.
I put honey in it, but it made no sense because it just got cold.
You know, if you used the
gonna
tonic water, it would
drink
have
it.
been sweeter because there's like sugar in the tonic water.
Oh, really? There's sugar
I
in
might,
tonic water?
yeah.
Anyway.
I
It was
did
like
not know
elderflower.
that. No,
Yeah.
there was like it was like a seltzer. It was like watermelon lime.
Oh,
So I
okay.
used that.
I mean, it tastes like a skinny drink. Like
It tastes
something.
good.
You
Yeah.
gotta stop saying that.
Why? What's wrong with that?
I don't like that term.
Skinny?
Skinny drink? I don't like that term.
What's up with it? Is it PTSD?
I feel offended. Not me, but like for the skinny community.
Oh, okay. Thank
Yeah,
you for
bro.
looking out for them, bro.
Because what about like the thick community?
Yeah, what you gonna call
I'm
it? Yeah.
serious.
What happens when you get a fat drink? What constitutes
What
a
the
fat drink?
what is
Wasn't
a
going there.
Yeah,
you
kinda
kind of just jumped into traffic.
What?
Yes. I was talking about the thick community.
I know, but like skinny drink. What's the opposite of a skinny drink? A
Well,
fat drink.
That's where I was
Could be
kind of
thick.
going.
It could be thick. A thick
A thick drink. Yeah. What's a
Yeah,
thick
what
drink?
is a
Milkshake.
thick drink?
Smoothie?
Mine.
Milkshake.
Smoothie?
No, smoothie skinny drink.
Icy?
Oh.
No, smoothies can be
Bro.
Slurpee.
Ice cream.
Slurpee.
You see, now we're just jumping everywhere. I thought this was alcoholic beverages.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
That's all nice. That's all nice.
All right.
Yeah, before we start jumping everywhere, because this is technically our first episode, we're gonna do a little bit of a little introduction, but we're not going around doing the little icebreaker introductions. I got this thing called the voting game, where we got some questions, and then we're gonna quickly point at who we think,
We're gonna point
you
at
know,
him.
who we think it matches up with. This time, I took some time and I really like picked out the questions
Oh,
properly.
So he
Uh-huh.
set
Picked out-
people up.
He
Yeah.
picked
So
out
set
the
people
questions
up.
where his isn't gonna be picked.
Nah,
Yeah,
I mean it could
100%.
it could follow up with
Expose
everyone.
everyone but him.
Yeah.
So
So
they were all him.
Damn. Oh,
for the audio listeners, this is what we're gonna do, right? Okay. For whoever gets pointed at, we'll like state who everyone voted for and whatnot. And there could be like room for rebuttal, but like it was a good way for you guys to get to know us. At the end, loser is going to chug their drink. And then like they just gonna be rocking with that, bro. So
and so then we don't
Angel
get to
has
drink
a
it.
full
don't lose, bro. Don't lose, man. I don't know what to tell you.
This dude just set this whole thing up.
Nah, you're a winner, bro.
75 hard.
I am a winner.
He's
75 hard.
It doesn't even have a lot, too.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
She even took drinks of your drink.
All right, we're gonna start off a little bit a little bit calm, right? So, who's most likely in the group to investigate on an IG profile before a first date?
Now you're
Oh.
getting good.
Oh,
Wait. Can we instead of point, we could just like go around and say the name?
Oh, yeah, that would be good for the
Okay,
audio
okay,
listeners.
okay.
Colin, we always start with
You
you.
guys
All
already
right.
know.
Well, yeah, start with calling at all times. All right.
JJ.
I think me.
I think Jalen too.
I say Jalen.
Whoa.
Me.
And Jalen would check.
Whoa,
It
I
just
do it.
like-
self.
Jalen would check for your date too. I'm
Bro.
like, this is.
Oh
next
no,
week,
okay.
you know?
I'll say if you say like, oh, I'm gonna go on a date with someone, I will check who that person is first
She'll
before you
text
go on
me
the
the
date.
whole background, and I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Do you have
Yeah.
like a strategy? Like how are you?
Well, first I'll check Instagram,
Uh-huh.
Wow.
then I'll check Facebook,
Wow.
and then I'll check anything
His
else on
mom's
the internet.
Facebook.
So like
just
just
Google
his
it.
Twitter, LinkedIn account, everything.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty
wow.
much.
Like Google search.
Yeah, pretty
Wow,
much.
Interesting. Have you done that in the past?
Oh yeah.
Ah, okay. I like that one. So Jalen has 1 vote. So next question is, who is most likely to charm their way out of a ticket? I'm gonna start with Colin.
I say Bridget.
I say Bridget.
I'll say Colin.
I'd say Colin.
I'm the tiebreaker, huh? No, I locked my answer in Bridget.
Oh, okay. Bridget with the vote. Bridget with the
I mean,
vote.
come on now.
How am I?
Ah, yeah, Bridget.
Her dad was a cop.
That is true,
Yeah.
bro. That is
That's
true.
exactly why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like scenario. Like we pull you over. What's the first thing you doing? Like what's it?
I'd probably cry. I don't know what I did. I'm so sorry.
Real.
And then
Real.
compliment them or something, you know.
Yep. Okay, bro.
Oh my god, your gun looks so shiny today. Did
I
you
like your
polish your
car.
taser? Did you just touch the back of my car? Go touch
Stop
it again.
flirting with me.
Oh my gosh, bro. Okay. Who's most likely to stop at a mirror and check themselves out, bro? And
Locked in.
Starting with Colin.
Locked in.
Jay.
JJ.
Bridget.
JJ.
JJ.
Bro, if a
my
lime, if
God.
you could see your reflection off a lime at the grocery store, JJ would look.
He's looking at his shadow on the wall right now.
JJ's looking at himself right now, just trying to see what he can fix.
Listen, I want you guys at home to just take note how many times you look at the camera. Just count today.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually checking out on the audio too.
Exactly.
So
So you can-
that's
yeah.
what it is, bro.
Yeah.
He's checking both.
Nah, y'all
Mostly
are-
himself.
At least over 50 times.
Whatever you say,
Might be,
JJ.
might be something. So the next question. So wait, how many votes do we got?
I won't have-
We have
One.
Jalen with 1, Bridget with 1.
And
You
were
with
the
I
one.
You
with
with
one.
one.
Okay.
This
So
is good.
the next one is, out of the entire group, who's the most high maintenance individual? High maintenance. There's a lot of ways you could take that, but y'all take it as you want
That's
to.
hard though.
High maintenance.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
All right.
That's hard.
I got my pick.
I vote for myself.
Go, Jalen.
I think Bridget.
I think Colin.
I think Colin.
Colin.
Oh.
I locked
okay.
it in. Like,
But I
knew
meant
it.
that in the most like non-derogatory way. It's like
He's like,
he likes being on his own time, if that makes sense. Like he likes being in a comfortable setting for himself, which is a good thing. You know what I mean?
As you should, Colin.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Now. Stand
You're
on
good at
business.
setting that boundary. Not a lot of people can set that boundary. Just-
look, he's like,
Yeah, I locked the shit out of you. Like, that was an easy calling for me.
Cause like
Why?
I feel like Bridget is like
High
a
maintenance.
cowboy. Like,
Because you're high
Huh?
maintenance.
like
What?
you
A
can put her
cowboy?
you can put you
good
in
thing.
any scenario and you be chilling still, bro.
I mean, yeah.
yeah, but then there's some points where she's like, oh, there's like little things.
Yeah.
They're like little things that are like an ick.
Nah, that's true.
And then it
That is
becomes
true.
big.
Well, there you go. 1-1. So Colin got a vote, Jalen got a vote, I got a vote, and then Bridget has a vote.
Hey,
Come on
Angel
now,
with the
Oh,
zero.
Angel.
Next question. Who is the pickiest eater?
Damn. I
Bro.
feel
I
Bro.
know.
Bro, y'all
That's-
can't do that.
Bro, that's you. What do you mean you can't do? You made the question. You made the
Can we all just
question.
say it at the same time?
Yeah, ready? 3, 2, 1.
JJ.
Like,
Bro,
all right, next,
all right,
please.
the premise, I'm allergic to the entire world, right? So I'm allergic
Quite
to
literally.
eggs, dairy, nuts, and all seafood, bro. So that's why they're saying I'm the most
I
pickiest
still don't know
eater,
what
but-
you can eat.
Bro, he eats porridge.
I don't know if I've ever seen you eat.
Porridge with beef.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Literally
bro.
rice with ketchup only.
Bro, you see me eat meat, bro. Pause.
Yeah, I do.
Pause.
Hold on. Hold on.
Okay, next question. Who is the most... Okay, well, sorry. Who's the most likely to catch feelings the fastest?
Ooh, dang, this was a toss up. All right, I'm gonna close my eyes and then flip a coin.
No.
No, you just got to do it. You just got to say it.
Ah. You see?
Yeah, see,
You see? Okay, look, here's my thought process. I'm stuck between Bridget and Jay. But look, here's my reasoning. Why am I
Single one.
why am I stuck? Right? Why am I stuck?
same.
Because
You're in my head,
JJ's
so
picky
fine.
with girls, But then at the same time, like if you just throw her a Vietnamese girl, like you'll be fine. And then Bridget, if you just throw her a red flag, it's fine too. That's it. Because you like red flags. You don't like put together men.
Hey.
That's true.
Oh my god.
No, but I don't mean that in a bad way. People have their preferences, right? Like I like toxic women. So,
I'm trying to
or
change
my
my,
girl.
ways.
So I mean, it's
My girl. I like my girl.
I love that about her. So
I think I got my pick.
yeah, I think there are more red flags than Vietnamese girls in this world. So I will give it to you, Bridget.
Yeah, I say Bridget also.
Yeah, I have to say Bridget because like it's me or her. So Bridget.
I'm gonna go with JJ.
I too was 50-50, but yeah, I'm gonna go Bridget.
Cool. That's two on me.
There you go. It's two.
It's not even bad points either.
I'm just a lover girl, okay?
yeah,
Yeah.
What can you do?
Now this one is my favorite one. Who is the most likely out of the group to ghost after the first date?
Locked in.
Wow.
I mean, easy.
I got a good lock on this one. I don't know if we're all on the same page, but I got a good lock for this one.
What?
I don't even know.
So
I locked in
ghost?
immediately.
How did you lock in immediately?
I locked in
so
immediately.
This
fast.
is so hard because you guys are like in relationships.
That's why you gotta just think about the overall timeline of things,
Yeah.
the
I'm locked
evolution. You got it, Colin?
We've known each other.
I'll say Angel.
True.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Maybe me.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Fair.
Jalen too. I was
Jalen
voting for her. Yeah.
Jalen, I mean, you lost, but I'm gonna vote for myself.
Mm.
I vote for myself.
Have you done that
Yeah.
before?
Absolutely.
Have you done that
Yeah, I
before?
have.
Ah.
I'm
We'll
a
get into that. We'll get into that in a bit. We'll get into that
professional
too.
ghoster.
So that puts Jalen at 2 votes. That puts me at 2 votes. Bridget at 2 votes. Colin at 1 vote.
Angel's
got
zero.
none.
Angel still
is-
got nothing.
What is
bro.
that like beep sound?
I'm too
It's
well
like,
rounded.
You're like,
Who is the most stubborn?
Oh.
This is a hard one. There's some
Yeah.
stubborn motherfuckers in
getting
here.
I don't know.
This is hard. I can't even lock this one in right off rips.
I'm gonna go with my default, JJ. I can't pick anyone. I pick JJ.
Oh man.
I don't even know. Because
JJ
I
mad
feel like
stubborn, too.
we all are stubborn. I feel
No,
like.
but JJ's mad
We're all
stubborn.
stubborn.
He never eats fucking eggs.
John-
He never drinks milk. Weirdo.
He won't eat a fucking peanut.
He doesn't even want to go into Five Guys with me. Could you believe it?
Bro. Five Guys is a no.
No, I don't know.
What do you mean by
He won't
that?
even walk into a Five Guys, bro.
Oh,
I'm not walking into Five
Specific,
Guys.
That's literally like death.
I don't even
Peanut
know.
bags everywhere.
Bro, dude,
It's not even bags. It's freaking boxes.
it's minefield from
fucking
minefield.
scared of walking in there.
All right, Jalen, go.
I don't know.
Oh, it's in my face.
You don't know.
I don't know who's stubborn. I'll say myself because I'm stubborn.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jalen. I feel like there's been a lot of scenarios where I've seen
Yeah.
her like not like hard headed to the point where it's like she's being a nuisance. She's just being stubborn. Like
Jalen's stubborn.
Yeah,
Jalen.
I am.
Well, Jalen lost, but I'm gonna go Jay.
for why?
Huh?
Explain.
Because you're one of the few men on the planet that's more stubborn than I am, and I'm stubborn as shit. So
Fair.
you have me beat on the stubborn scale.
Fair.
That's hard.
He said our mind to things and he just can't. It's like an intrusive thought. Can't not act on it or something. So that puts Jalen at how many votes?
3.
3 votes on Jalen. Bro.
You're
Yeah,
lucky you drank so much of your drink.
I know.
Oh man. So I mean, you might have to end up drinking that in a bit. So you might want to
Slow down now.
Slow down now, there, Tiger.
Angel.
Jeez Louise. So speaking of angels, right? Out of this entire group, this is such a dad joke. But out of this entire group, who do
Oh,
you
you haven't
think
said it yet.
would be Jesus' best friend?
Skip, bro. Next.
What do you mean?
We're
Skip?
looking
Skip.
at all of us. You're talking about us.
No, I'm looking at Julio because I'm just wondering, like, you know.
We're all like more like Jesus' rebellious kid.
No.
Like they're not his best friend. It's not happening.
No, like it's just like, you know, like I mean, in a way, it's kind of like saying, who do you think's the most pure at the table?
Yeah, speak for yourself. The
Oh.
fuck?
Yeah.
I am trying to get closer to God.
I got
It's
Jesus
me.
around my neck right now.
Good. I mean, a lot of people wear that, and a lot of people get it tattooed. But what?
Well,
They be
they're-
doing promiscuous stuff.
They're weirdos.
Everyone sins. You read the Bible? God has died for our sins, bro. Everyone's sins,
All right, bro. Cook me up then. Let's do this.
You want to see my chain?
Okay.
See my chain? That's the call.
Okay, pass it off.
This
Pass it
dude
off.
just fried me up.
No, I didn't.
Wear the red
Friday.
flag chain of America. That's what he's wearing, bro.
Who, me?
No, Colin.
No, I know you mean it though. So it's okay.
I do mean it.
All right.
I think you should do it.
So who you gonna pick, Colin?
Jalen.
Who am I gonna pick?
Mhm.
Who's the most pure? I'd say Jalen because she has a kid, and she is doing God's deed.
Yeah, but I had a kid out of like I wasn't married.
So that completely goes against the script.
Yeah,
But like, it's still okay because you're
it's technically not.
no, but
Oh,
EJ's
man.
mad healthy, so like,
He's good.
I guess.
yeah,
And guess what? You're getting married now, so
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. Yeah.
the wedding. I'm just kidding.
So who do you think, John?
I don't know because we're all not.
I am.
I am.
She a devil.
We have our
she a
moments.
But aren't-
We have our moments.
Aren't
rebel.
Vietnamese people Buddhist?
No, half of them are Catholic, and then half of them are.
Oh,
Buddhist.
I didn't know that.
One of my half of my family's Catholic.
Oh no way.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's why I'm trying to get closer.
Oh.
It's not funny. No, God's looking.
Who you picking, John?
I don't know. I mean, I guess myself because I go to church.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
pick Jalen because she's been the most consistent with church. But like, not saying that that's
Yeah.
like that should be like the defining factor, but like, you know,
And her mom's basically Mother Mary.
that is true. Shout out.
Mother, she sings in a choir.
Mhm,
I'm
shout
gonna
out.
help us out, Jalen.
There you go.
Jalen.
There you go.
That's 4.
Okay, that's 4.
She finished her
Essentially,
drink.
that's
She
gonna make her
finished her
lose.
drink before she could lose.
Yeah, so she's already done
Well,
with
I
the
thought we
drink.
were done with questions.
Now this is the next one, okay? This is like Jalen's already done. So the next person who gets voted for this is the one to drink. I'm gonna take 2 birds out with this one, bro. But who's the most likely to fall asleep on a hookup? Like during a hookup.
During?
Mm-hmm.
How can we tell? How are we supposed to know that?
How the
That's something none of us have.
Yeah, how are we
Y'all,
supposed to know
y'all haven't
that?
done like y'all have never heard of
All right, then you.
people falling
Oh,
asleep
so
on-
JJ.
JJ, that's you,
JJ.
man.
Bro, I've never fallen asleep during a hookup, but I've
I
heard
have,
of
but
people.
I'm saying, like, how are we supposed to know that about each other?
Yeah.
Well,
None
like,
of
that's
us have
why-
narcolepsy.
No, it's just like picking the type of personality because Bridget would do that. She probably done that. Have you done that?
I have.
well, you lose.
Damn, you do.
But-
Lots, bro.
Okay. Can we do?
Yeah, I'll cheers with you.
What's your drink?
We'll have more next week.
Set himself up.
Well, there you go.
Like, chug the whole thing?
Yeah, I mean, you cleaned
Careful,
the
don't
table.
choke on the lemon.
Wait, but you actually fell asleep?
Lemon seeds.
Yeah, can we talk about that? How'd you
Yeah.
fall asleep? What was that like?
It was
Sometimes
boring.
it's just not hitting right.
Wow.
And I'm just like, whatever.
Did
and
you
I
just
go
say
to
sometimes
sleep.
it's just not him? Like he's just not him? Is that what you said?
No,
You
I said it's just
actually,
not
like,
hitting
while it
And then it's
happened.
like, if
Wow.
I'm tired enough, especially if I'm drinking,
Mm-hmm.
like, and I'm not feeling that,
Mm-hmm.
like,
You just,
if I'm sleepy, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Oh my
Like,
god.
bro. If I ever got fallen asleep on during a hookup, bro, I'm done, bro. I'm becoming.
And
a
if it
pastor.
was you, I'm sorry.
GG's.
Oh my days, bro. Oh my days, bro. Well, we're essentially on the topic of, you know, flirting and like, you know, random shit, like
I
random
think I
out.
swallowed the seed. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Don't
There's
swallow
gonna
the
be
seeds.
there's gonna be a thing that grows in your stomach.
I'm gonna have a lemon in my
Mm.
baby, in my belly.
She's like more tequila shots, like so you can get
Are you guys
unlimited.
ready?
Oh my days, bro. So this is something that I wanted to like talk about at first, right? I want to talk about like the evolution of flirting, right? So I'm talking about like when we were in middle school to high school to now. So like essentially like my first question is, who do you think or like what caused you to pull the most when you were in middle school? Or like what were the factors that like made you pull, like quote unquote pull as
I
a
didn't
middle
pull
schooler?
anything in middle school.
I'll second that statement.
Colin, do not right now, bro.
You just
Do
can't.
not, nah. You capparating so crazy right now.
Bro,
This is middle school. It's middle school.
Well,
Yeah,
also
but,
because
like-
we all, well, I mean, I guess you guys went
Don't
to
cap.
middle school together. I went to a different middle school from all of you guys.
That is true. Yours was like definitely like everything in your county was definitely more reserved. I feel like.
Yeah, we also just, it was just like a lot of.
If someone tried to kiss
A
me, I
lot
didn't
of
like them
people.
anymore.
Really? Like back
Yeah.
in middle school?
Like I would get nervous, and I'm like, "Why are you kissing me here?"
Is
No, thank
If
you.
I liked someone in middle school, it was like, I don't know. Like, I remember I liked this guy in middle school, and it was just, I'd talk to them, but then like it would be like a one conversation type thing.
you was ghosting people since day one.
From the beginning, I was always I don't know. I remember there was 2 guys, but they were like I was in 8th grade, they were in 7th grade,
Mhm.
and they liked me, and we had a field like that everyone went and hung out at,
Yeah.
and I couldn't decide,
Mhm.
and they fought each other,
Whoop.
and I was like,
They fought
wow.
each other in the field.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. But I mean, I didn't know. I dated both of them at some point.
Oh my days. That's a geek. Do you remember though, like
But if
what
they kissed
caused
me, I didn't
you
like it.
what caused you to like be infatuated by them though? Because like I have a very solid answer in mind, but like, you know.
I liked attention.
Ah.
Like I just liked. I mean, not like that, but like I liked the attention. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And so I was
Get
just
closer
like,
to you.
this is kind of cool. Like, why are these guys fighting in a field?
Mhm.
And then it's kind of cool.
Huh? Interesting.
But I was also, yeah, I don't know.
What about you, Angel? What do you think?
I don't
'Cause
know.
you was born in middle school. Don't.
Look at that.
We're not gonna overlook.
You guys
stick.
can't see in the
And that's
camera,
the thing, too. We can't
but he's got
overlook
a
this guy
smirk
right
on
here.
his face
He's
right now.
covering his
Bro.
face.
Stick it out your tongue.
He can't even. He's trying not to smile.
Not the
All right.
side
All
eye.
right.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Give us
I
our
don't know.
souls, man.
Personality. I don't know. I was just outgoing. I don't know. People just like me
I feel
for
like
that.
it was 2 things, right?
Go
It was either if you was like hella athletic or you were hella funny. There's no in between. Like there was no like people were like really like going after any other dudes. Like
Guess
other
I was
than that.
funny.
You was funny. Can we bring up like the scenario of why we're really close? Like
Sure.
why we're boys?
I don't really remember.
You don't
Wait.
remember?
No,
that's
I
actually
remember.
crazy, Because if I tell the story, and
If
then
you tell the story that I'm thinking of, go ahead. I'll let you know. Go.
Okay. All right. So essentially, Angel and I go way back to like middle school, right? I first met him because we were in the same gym class. Okay.
He's gonna tell
We
the same
was
story.
we was chilling in the same gym class. So back in middle school, we had this thing called zapping. I don't know, like
Oh
a
my
lot of
God.
It is the story that I'm
yeah,
thinking of.
Is this
that's
when
when
you,
you,
like-
you write a person's name
yup.
on
That's
their
tasty.
like the inside of their hand,
Yup.
and then they write a
An
time.
X.
We
Or-
all
or is it an X
went
or a
to different
time?
middle
I thought
schools,
it was
but
a
we were in
time.
middle
We
school
had
at the same
times,
time.
and then you
Just
can't
saying.
like look at your hand.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Ours was an X.
nah, for me it was like I don't know. I think they just zapped you and you'd be like, all right, you have to go basically talk to this girl
Yeah.
or like
yeah.
ask her out.
Y'all did that?
It was like a dare.
Yeah, that was
that was the
never
thing.
heard of
that
that.
was when
shit
we
in
was
my
in
life.
7th
That was the
grade.
thing.
You were so.
But like when I reached
yes.
7th grade, nobody was doing that.
That's because
Dude,
like
there's a big
it's
gap
switcher.
between our
That's
grades.
what I'm
Like,
saying.
Oh,
it's kind of
yeah.
crazy.
But like back
Wait,
to the
what?
zap story.
I forgot that Colin's a year younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like a mental gap. I'm talking like the people in my age group.
Wait, so you
nothing
three,
like you guys.
Yeah.
you 3 were the same.
Yeah.
I
that
was
was
a
cool.
year older, and then
And then
Colin
Colin
was
is
a year
1 year.
younger.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell the story.
So essentially, right? Like, cause I already like knew that Angel was like a funny kid. This is like we weren't really like that close, but like we was chilling. We was a funny guy.
We're
you know,
boys.
we were just like bullshitting at gym. There was one day where essentially he like someone dared him to zap. It wasn't even like this whole entire thing. Someone dared him to zap, and like the girl that he was supposed to zap at the time was debatably the quote unquote most attractive girl in the grade, right? So everyone started talking shit to Angel, right? Like there was like this.
Wait. Can we bleep it out so I know what you're talking about? Can we bleep out the name?
Cover the mic.
I don't know. I gotta cover my mouth because
cover-
people be
cover.
I want to
okay.
know.
Well, I mean, like it was his. Like no, this is middle school. This is all the way middle school.
Yeah,
We're
middle
just
school.
talking
Don't worry
about-
about it. Don't worry
We'll
about
talk about middle school, right? But like shout out Riley. You know Riley, like our homie Riley, who worked at the crossings.
I wasn't there at the time when he was.
Oh, you
working
don't know
there.
Riley? Oh, dude,
I
shout
feel
out.
like I
Was he
do.
white?
Yeah, you know Riley.
Riley.
Yeah, because y'all went to my basketball games. Like,
He's
Riley.
tall.
yeah, or like, yeah,
Was
he's
tall.
very slender.
For
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riley.
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Not Wiley, because I know you had a crush. You had a crush on Wiley. Hey, bro.
Me and Joe loved going to your basketball.
But no, for sure. But yeah, Riley. So Riley went. Nah, Angel.
Wait. What's his last name? Start with a J.
No, the one Wiley was the one that like near you, but Riley was our homie. Like went to my school.
Man, tell a story, bro.
Okay, sorry. So Riley goes, nah, bro. There's no way she'd like say yes. There's no way. Like he's just talking down on Angel's name at this point because like I mean every dude was like low key had a crush on this girl, right? So I went up to Angel. I was like, nah, bro. You just gotta do it. Like I believe in you. Like you got that shit. And then he left. This motherfucker left the gym. And then he goes, he zaps her, and then I remember the next day he comes back. You're like, hey, bro. She said yes, bro. That
True
was
story.
actually crazy.
True story.
And that's how y'all met?
You know?
Huh?
That's how y'all met?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
wait.
how it started.
That's how it started.
No bullshit. That's how it started.
Mhm.
Girl!
After that. I remember
After that.
I walked into the boys' locker room because we were getting ready for gym class. Or was it at the end? I don't know. But I walked in. I felt like Zac Efron High School Musical. That shit was dope.
For sure.
Because I was like, yeah. She said yes. All the boys were like, oh, no, no.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Everyone breaks out and dance.
Get your head in the game like that shit.
We're all
I can't dance. Yes, you can.
Nah,
Without a
dude, like
chance.
hella dudes were hating back in the day because like, yeah, that was the one. That was the
I've
one
been
to
getting
cop
hated on
back in the
forever.
day.
Damn.
I win.
I'm gonna see my
I
girl
win.
tomorrow. I'm a zapper.
You gonna zap her?
Yeah, I don't know if she knows what that is. I'm
You're like,
I'm
what
a
the
zapper.
Zap
fuck
her, bro.
are
Put an
you
X
doing?
on
Zap
you.
her.
That's you.
Mhm,
That's how
mhm.
me and Jay first started clicking.
Yeah.
And then we showed up to the first day of 8th grade in the same shoes and shirt and shorts, just in different colors.
Yep.
No way.
D-Row 773s.
Yeah. He had the,
I
you had the
blue
blues.
one,
Yeah, I
and
had
you
the
had
red.
the red one.
So I had the red, and like the basketball shorts
Y'all
to go
were
with it.
ganging back then?
And he had the all blue fit, and we both looked at each other like, "Damn!" Like,
You fresh.
but then Jay had to. I mean, he basically called me. He's like, "Bro, I'm the Rose fan. You got this from me." I'm like, "You kind of right. You kind of right. You kind of right." I kind of yeah,
Oh man, bro.
and that's why I love D Rose
Yeah.
because of Jay.
Oh, there you go.
It's crazy to think we like rock basketball shoes like casually.
Bro.
Yeah.
I was rocking-
Casual.
Basketball gear, like we were ready
Yeah.
to go whenever. To be honest,
Casual. And then elites. Don't even get me started on elites.
Bro, don't even get me
Elite
started
socks?
on what the real fit was. The real fit was like either the American Eagle or the Aeropostale cargo shorts with the pockets,
Yikes.
boy, you had like 5 pairs
Nike
of them joints.
Elites,
JJ had one
some
for
basketball
every single
shoes,
day.
and a polo.
No,
That was
That was like dressing up.
That was literally JJ's
That was
outfit.
it.
If
And
you
then
look at
JJ had
any
the
picture
Justin
of
Bieber
him-
hair, but it was like curly.
Oh,
Bro, I could pull up like 80 pictures of you in those fits.
Yeah.
God,
Hey.
JJ.
That's when I was like, damn, JJ's pulling up to impress today. I'd be like, I never got that far. I didn't do polos. I just hoodie up.
This is annoying.
Nah, I've seen you in a polo.
When?
Middle school.
Maybe.
Bro, there's
Picture
a picture. There's a picture of us in the theater class
Looking
when I'm rocking the
Like-
blue polo and you rocking like a
I don't
like
know
a
if I was,
purple one.
I don't know if I was rocking polo.
It was a polo shirt. I think that's what it was actually.
Probably was a polo shirt.
Yeah, like the polo, like
I
the
don't- I
purple
don't-
polo with the green logo. That's what you was rocking. I
don't
remember
know.
that.
I don't do collars, so.
Yeah, it might have been just like regular t-shirt. I know Colin, bro. Colin had the white polo with the navy blue logo. Oh, he was rocking that back in the day, bro. He knows he was too.
I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know.
I feel like you wore
Bro.
that even into our
He's
like
got his
Bro, he
confused.
would he would
1920.
bro, he was one of the first people to actually rock
1920.
khakis and like look good in khakis. I remember that
Yeah.
like vividly.
What?
Bro,
Oh my god, I remember when Colin dressed like that.
yes, bro.
Like a what?
He
Like-
would wear like the polos and the khaki pants all the time.
Oh yeah, you look like a white boy.
yeah.
With the hat, just like what you're wearing.
You were
right
wearing,
now,
like,
and then-
Sperry's.
and then
Yeah.
yeah,
It's getting hot. I don't want to think about all that. I really don't want to think about
It's
all
like,
that.
damn, they fucking found
You were
me.
pulling though. You were pulling.
Nah, bro.
Call-
You were
Okay.
getting crushed on crazy.
Come on, bro.
I remember.
Can we like talk about one
All right,
scenario?
I'm gonna give you the sauce. We're
Give
not
him
talking
the
about no
sauce.
scenarios.
Bro, we
I'm
got
gonna give you the sauce.
How many?
All you gotta be is athletic.
yeah.
That's it. You gotta join the sports. You play soccer. If you can't play soccer, you play basketball. You can't play basketball. You play something.
Yeah.
Join the chess club. I don't care.
I was
Just
a
do
soccer
something.
player of like the school.
If you weren't
Or
in
the
the top 5 for the mile time, no one
Bro,
gave
no
you time
one's
to do it.
paying attention
You
to
guys
mile
get the
time,
little
bro.
Yes, they
feet
were.
tokens.
What?
You were the alpha of the gym
The
class.
what?
That's why I used to.
Little feet
I used
tokens.
to try to beat Jay, but it was
For
impossible.
running. I never got them because I didn't do it. But like,
Oh, I got those
did you get
in
the little
elementary
foot
school.
tokens? And it was
Foot
like if
tokens.
you ran a certain
No,
amount, you
okay,
get different colors. But I never got them because I
In
didn't
elementary
run, but,
school, at my elementary school, we did like a running club, and my dad like put me and my sisters in,
Mm.
and we would go before school started,
Oh.
and we would run like laps.
Wasn't that called Girls on the Run?
No,
I don't like how that sounds.
Nah.
no, we would do
I
laps,
was
and
like, back in our elementary school.
if
that's
you
what it
did
was
like
called.
if you did like a certain amount of laps, it was like
Mhm.
1 mile, and then you like keep going off of those laps, and then you get like a colored foot token,
Interesting.
and you can put it on like a little keychain. I had a bunch of
and you
those.
wore it around your neck.
Yeah,
That
you
was
wore it around
proud.
the neck.
That
Yeah,
was
you were
proud.
like,
That's
oh my
hard.
gosh, you did like 10 miles? No way.
Yeah, that's
and you
hard.
had like
Yeah.
10 little foots around your neck.
Mhm.
Speaking of which, can I throw it back a little bit further?
Pause.
Y'all remember?
Oh
Go
god.
ahead.
You know what? I'm done. Bro.
No,
go ahead.
say it.
Y'all remember the Boosterthon Fun Run?
Bro, Bridget was about to
I
work for the
worked,
booster.
I
right?
worked for
You
that.
did?
Yeah.
You went into the kids' class.
They
and you were
called me
like,
the London Bridge because I was running with the kids and I kept falling.
Wow.
Bro.
But then, you ready
But
for
yeah,
this?
I worked for that.
The Scholastic Book Fair.
Stop.
Oh my god.
You know what's so bad? Oh my gosh. When I was in elementary school, it was so bad because I didn't have money to go to the Scholastic Book Fair.
Who
So
does?
this one girl in my class like gave me money. And so I bought stuff. And then my mom found out, and then she drove me to that girl's house and then gave money back because she's like, you can't do that. You like can't take money from your friends.
I thought you were
Wow.
gonna say what I was gonna say.
What?
Well, my brother and I always did like the buy one get one or buy one get five.
What?
So like,
Where was that?
huh?
What book fair are you at?
Oh, the same one, but that was our own coupon.
Wow.
We were poor as shit, bro.
It was
like,
a free 99.
yeah, my mom would be like, "Here's $5 for one book." So I'd be like, "All right, cool." So what we'd do, I used to use this playbook for everything, but I would buy a book, check out. I have a bag and a receipt, so I bought something. It looks like I bought something, but then I'd go around while everyone else was still purchasing and wrapping up, and bink a book here, bink a book there, and
Yo, that's
That is
an
hard.
intelligent thief.
and I remember, boy, I used to have.
Sounds like Costco.
Bro,
It sounds like
Costco.
Costco has those
What?
big like
You stealing from
Those-
Costco?
those big
I never
tables.
did it, but I feel like you could if you did
shit.
that.
They have huge tables and the books just are stacked.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
So you
are.
can just go around literally with a bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, this is gonna be a tangent for 1 second, but like we was talking about this the other night, but like, can we talk about how like why is like being a klepto so normal for like girl groups and not normal for like guy groups, bro?
What do you mean by
Like,
group?
'cause girls
Wait,
It's
wait,
like-
pause for
away
1
with
second.
it.
What's
Yeah.
klepto?
It's like someone who like
That's what I said. I
they're
didn't know
like
what that
they
was.
they just steal and they have no remorse after stealing.
Oh.
Like they just be stealing shit.
She the devil. She a bad little bitch. She a rebel.
No, because I used to know girls who would like we would go shopping
God.
and then they would like steal.
Yeah.
Or like they're like at the mall, they would like go into like a store and they'll like swipe something.
Mhm.
And then I'll be like, oh, you did that.
My whole
But then I wouldn't
friend
say
group
anything
for a
about
while
it
was
until I
doing
get
that.
home and I'd be like, oh my God. Like I tell
Yeah.
my dad, like, oh my gosh, like she got this like really pretty necklace, but she didn't pay for it.
Damn.
And he's
I
like,
had
that's not
friends
right.
Like that were like even like we were like grown, I guess, but it would be like I'm just saying like I like that. It's not like I'm buying it or I'm not asking anyone to, and I get home and that shit was right there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I had a friend that I lived with, and it was like that same thing where like we just went to the mall. I was like pointing at stuff, whatever. I was like, this stuff's cute. Tell me why I had to pick her up from jail for grand larceny for over like stealing over $5,000 worth of stuff, and I was just like,
The mall?
yeah, I like grown too. Like we were not,
Oh my
we were
God.
not children
recent was this?
anymore.
Wow.
I don't want to
mind
say because
sharing.
I was like in my I'm in my 20s.
Was this when you were living down there?
In Virginia Beach.
Oh.
But yeah,
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
And
about.
it was just like one of those
Jeez,
things, like
no
that
way.
whole friend group.
Didn't
'cause
your
I had like
dad's
broke,
friend
yeah,
pick her
I like
up?
broke my phone. So I was trying to get back to the house in Virginia Beach. I broke my phone, and then my friends were there. I hung out with them for a little bit. It was basically like we all agreed on a t-shirt. I went and paid for my t-shirt, but like everyone came out with the same t-shirt, and I'm like, I was the only one who paid for my t-shirt. And then I went to go meet my mom to get my phone, and my friend was like, can you drive me? And I'm walking to the parking lot, and they stopped the two of us, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, what is happening? Because they stopped us.
Mhm.
I'm panicking, so I just keep walking.
Yeah.
And I was like, neither of her parents are like around right now. And then I turn around, I go back, and I'm like, my friend just got like stopped by you guys. Like, I don't know what's happening. It was a grand larceny over like $5,000 worth of stuff at the mall. And the person who they brought out, like the cop that they brought out, was my dad's best friend. And I was like, he was like, Bridget, blah, blah, blah. I had to leave my house after like 2 weeks because I had to tell them what happened. And I was just like, How?
Wow.
How did we think we were getting away with this? And
That's
then
insane.
and the crazy thing was when she got in the car, she's like, I was trying to get stuff for you too. And I was like, bro, I didn't even say anything. I was like, get in the car and shut the fuck up.
Oh
like,
my god.
Wait, so you were with her, but you didn't see like the 7 bags that she didn't pay for?
because I didn't like I was with them in the beginning. I was just waiting for my mom.
Oh, so you assumed.
And so then I left. I was at the Apple store getting my phone. And I was leaving and she was like, my car is here. Can you drive me to it? And I was like, yeah, meet me here. Like, I'll drive you to your car. I didn't like notice anything. And then I don't know. And I just kept going. And I was just like, when they stopped, I was like, what the fuck did you do?
What was that, like Lynn Mall or some shit?
It was Fair Oaks.
Oh my gosh, I went
we were in Virginia Beach. Oh my gosh.
No, I was trying to drive back to Virginia Beach that day.
Gosh.
Golly.
There was
Jeez.
one time I went to the outlet mall, like the one in Leesburg, and we had a friend that came and met us there, and he had a bag already, and I was so confused. Like, he had like a shopping bag. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna return something at Nike. And we're like, okay, so we're going into Nike, walking around, and he had like, I didn't even see it, but like my other friends saw, like he was like putting like a socks in the bag, and then we were like leaving, and like nothing happened. We're going into other stores. He's like putting stuff inside of that one bag, and I'm like, what the heck? We go back to the car, and he's like, yeah, look at all this shit I got.
God.
Yes,
like,
it's
what?
scholastic.
Yes, Scholastic. This text
But
me.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's your own friends. Like, I was like, I literally did not see you guys do any. Sorry, I didn't see you guys do any of this stuff. And all of a sudden, I'm home, and they're like, here's all the stuff we got, and I'm like, I was with you the whole time.
No, that's
and I had no idea.
That's actually insane.
Straight savages.
That's crazy that yours happened in like when you were a little bit more grown. Usually I hear about it in high school, like a lot of high school girls.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and it's usually like the girls who actually come for money, which is weird.
It's not even girls, it's also guys too.
Literally
really?
had
Yeah.
money.
They
and
have
I'm just
money.
like,
Like, that's the
why?
thing.
They have money.
Yeah.
But then, okay, so speaking of this happening grown, an ick I got from a guy, and this was recent. I'm not going to say any names, but like we went to the store and I was like, this line's too long. I'm going to put my stuff back. I don't want it. And he's looking at stuff. I guess he took like literally like one of these little.
Pop socket.
thingies.
Yeah.
And I was just like, did you just like take that from the, like at our like grown age, did you just take that from the store? And he was like, well, I didn't want to stand in the line. I'm like, we are literally adults.
Yeah, no,
What are you
that's
like? Why
actually
are we
crazy.
still taking things from stores like that? I was like,
Yeah.
that was the first red flag. I should have figured that out. from
That's
the beginning.
insane, bro.
Again, sorry if you
Yeah.
hear this.
Yeah, sorry that we went on that tangent. It was
Sorry,
just an
I'm
intrusive
exposing
thought.
you guys, but I'm
that-
not saying names. So
Yeah, it was just an intrusive thought because we had that conversation. Like, you know,
If we do say names, can we bleep it out?
bleep, bleep.
Well, like
No, let's not use names.
it's hard because like the people be reading lips.
Oh,
bro.
let's
yeah,
not
you're
use
right.
names.
They
No,
really-
because our
yeah.
mics are like right in our face. You just go.
Yeah.
all I'm saying is like you're grown. Stop stealing.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
There you
shit's
go.
ugly.
So right back onto the topic of the evolution of flirting.
Hi, Colin.
Do you guys remember the first time you ever hooked up with someone?
Yes.
The very first time, because like every story is hella funny.
Our
bro.
families are gonna be listening to this.
What's a
Yeah.
hookup?
Is it like a kiss though? Like
No,
my first
though, like
makeout?
your first, first makeout session. That could be it.
I had
too.
a friend,
Mm.
and
Oh, she went right into
I
it.
said, I've never like I said in middle school, if anyone just kissed me, I hated that shit.
Mhm.
We were getting into high school, and I was like, I've never had like made out with anyone. I've never done that, and so I had a friend, one of like my best friends at the time, and he's like, Bridget, let me just show you. It was fucking magical. Okay.
Wait. How old are you?
I was in middle school going into high school.
Okay, middle school.
And I just was like, we like didn't have, it was just a friend. And we had the trailers in the back of our school, and we started making out a little bit. A snowstorm, like it literally started snowing, and I was like, this is
Damn.
magical. I was like, this is so cool.
Sounds
I
a
mean, like
Disney movie.
after that, we had to like text our friend's mom, and we were like, can you pick
Yeah.
us up and take us to Chipotle, like where
Yeah.
everyone else was? But like, it was pretty cool.
yeah.
That was my first time.
Do you have any? I don't know.
Mine's pretty cool.
These two on the end, bro. They got some. Me
Well,
too.
I'm
Me
not
too,
gonna-
because I was with him.
Huh?
You wanna? You know what? Let me tell my story before that. We're just gonna let that one go. But you have some explaining to do.
I'm just gonna say I don't remember mine. So
Okay. All right. Sure. Anywho, I wouldn't say make out or anything like that, but I do remember my first kiss ever. I was texting my girlfriend at the time.
This is elementary school?
No, what? Middle school. Damn. Middle school.
Kindergarten.
I had a girlfriend in elementary school and she like wanted to kiss me and I never did. I was scared. But middle school, I had the courage to.
Whoa.
Anywho, you know how in middle school, like the first hug is a thing? I couldn't even hug. But I went for it all this day. Was texting her. This girl at the time lived easily about 5 to 6 miles away from me.
Yeah.
But we're texting, da-da-da. It was basically like they're like, I'll come kiss you. No, you won't. Haha. I'm like, all right, bet. I don't know where I found this bike, but I found a little girl's bike in our neighborhood. I didn't steal I didn't push a little girl off and take her bike. I didn't GTA her.
You still took her bike.
It was a bike. It was laying there. We used to do this all the time. Whatever.
That's why kids are fucked up nowadays.
It was a little girl's bike. I remember getting on this bike. The back tire was flat. But I took this damn bike and I biked all the way to this girl's house.
Yeah.
5-6 miles. Easily a 30-minute bike ride.
Might have been
For
more than
my
that.
12, maybe for a
tire.
12, 13-year-old.
Yeah.
The
I
flat
text
tire.
her, I'm here. She's like, okay. She walks basically a mile from her house because we're both like 12, 13. Meet up in this road. Basically, remember throwing the bike, got off, ha, like Tom Cruise style. Swear to God, got the bike, ha, threw that bike.
Bike is like this big.
Bike was small as hell. Made it all dramatic. Went up to her, kissed her, and that was it.
There you go.
And then I turned around and got right back on the bike and then biked 45 minutes back on.
Hold on, let me-
Swear to God, true story.
Did she see what type of bike you hopped back on?
I don't think we were both caring about any of that. We were both like so giddy to be like, oh my gosh, this is so cute, you know? We're like,
That's
yeah,
too
met
funny.
up, threw the bike, kissed her. I was like, all right,
Kiss
bye,
the bike.
and then bike back home. I remember that was like one of the best bike rides back home. in my
No,
life,
for
though.
sure, bro.
I'm
For
like
sure.
just biking home, like, wow,
Yeah.
I'm a man now.
And then the
Same,
Notebook
bro.
was made, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
True story,
That's
true
what it
story.
was, bro.
That was my first kiss. Yeah,
Wow.
That's fire, bro. That's great.
Yeah.
I love that.
yeah, it was
a
good.
good one.
It was good stuff.
No, but for my thing was like, because like when Angel had his first girlfriend in middle school, that was like around the same time that I had my first girlfriend in middle
For
school,
sure.
too.
Yeah.
And then
Remember, like
my
yesterday.
thing, her, this shit was actually wild, bro. She goes, oh, you like this is after we already had our first kiss and whatnot, right? So it's like, oh, you should come over. My dad like goes on like bike rides at this time, so she's giving me the entire schedule, right? I get home from school and I'm like, fuck, dude. And I text Colin, I'm like, bro, like I gotta go. So what he does, this is what we do. He hops on his bicycle, and I didn't have a bike at the time, and I ran. I literally ran, bro.
We used
It
to
was
make
like-
Who are
missions.
you,
for
Forrest
bro.
Gump?
Dude, no, dead ass, bro.
Man.
It's not
You didn't
Yeah.
preface them, bro. We like always bike together.
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
always
yeah,
biking. Like our calves were fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, we
That's
were
what
biking.
we did back in the day.
Yeah,
We biked.
I had a flat. That's what it was that day. I had a flat.
That didn't stop me.
That didn't exactly.
That didn't stop me. I got them 5 miles out of there.
That didn't stop nobody. Bro.
Nah.
You're right, actually. You spit facts with that one, bro. But for mine, right? Like it's going off. Like it's crazy how like Colin's story happened and like my story, or like chronologically mine then his happened. But like when we was in the woods while I was running towards this girl's house, I actually ran past her dad biking on the trail.
GG's.
GG's, bro. And I came and I conquered and I got out. And you know what's the craziest part about that entire scenario? This is crazy because this is like middle school, right? So like not even to overexpose, but I thought I was touching something, but it was actually the other something. And then I remember I spilled my finger. I said, "Dude, what shit stink, bro?"
JJ.
So meanwhile, while he was
Go,
smelling,
Kong. Go.
while he was smelling, I was guarding. I was outside. Yo, literally, we pull up and she knows what's going on, and she hands me. She's like, Colin here. Hands me a damn lacrosse stick, and I was like, what the fuck do I do with this? And then they go inside, and I'm just like, biking up and down on watch, just making sure, you know.
On watch.
Literally on
Oh,
watch.
but that's the same thing I did for him too. I was holding 2 bikes. At least he only got 1 bike. His bike. Oh my gosh, I was walking up and down that neighborhood with 2 bikes.
Dude, I forgot.
Oh my days, bruh. And we walked by her mom. That shit was wild, bruh.
Oh, man.
Man,
That's so
things we
disgusting.
used to do, bro.
She's listening to the podcast.
Yeah,
like,
they're like,
JJ,
bro.
why the fuck
I
did you tell this story?
man.
Dude, I feel like
crazy.
those were the funniest stories back in the day. Like you guys remember the first time you had to sneak around?
Yeah, I would always tell them that I was at Bridget's house.
We always said we were together.
Yeah, see, that was their first 2
Wait,
man.
no,
There you
yeah,
go.
no,
There's
no.
No, there was one time I went
Yeah.
and I told Bridget, like, I'm gonna say that I'm with you, but we're gonna go. Sorry, we're gonna go to the movies, right? So Bridget dropped me off at the guy's house. Bridget went to the movies
I went
by
to the
herself.
movies by myself.
That's
I
some
had
real
my
shit.
blanket.
You
I
were
was
in my
laughing.
place.
and then I'm not even done with the movie. She's like, I'm done. I was like, it's too good. Like, you gotta wait.
Bro.
Like, but it was just like that. And like, I'll make
You
sure
know, the
she
funny
woke
thing
up at
is,
my house,
after it
but,
was
like,
done, we sat there and watched Stranger Things.
Yeah. But I literally just like sat there alone. I was like, I just dropped Jalen off somewhere. But she would do that all the time. Both of us though.
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
And that's the story of the 2 mans.
yeah. That is 2-man game, bro. It's always been a 2-man
We
game.
weren't lying though.
That's why I give
Yeah.
you props, Angel, because you was really running that shit solo. If
Nah,
we
I
lived
was
in the
solo.
same geographical area, then we'd be good.
No. That was no. We were already moving too crazy.
Yeah.
You and I together, that's
Man.
let's go Gita at that point.
Yeah. Shout out Dragon Ball Z.
Shout out. That's my favorite.
Oh my days, bro. Well, that's like evolution of flirting. I guess you could say like that's like middle school, high school
For
type
sure.
thing, bro.
Yeah, but now everybody's
13.
using Riz as a term
Yeah.
for flirting.
Yeah, those are the new kids. They're done.
They're like, you got Riz. I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know, cause like nowadays I feel like, you know, when I look at our little cousins and stuff like that, I'm like, I think they pull just based off of how they look.
Gavin.
Yeah. But like back in the day, it don't matter how you look. It's like about everything around you. Like the facade that
Yeah.
you was putting
What
out.
type of aura do you got?
Yeah.
hmm
Cause like if we really look back, bro, like that one picture of us at theater, bro, like what the fuck were we wearing? There's no
No,
way
no,
were pulling like
no,
that.
You
we
were in
were-
theater?
Yeah, we
were
were
in
some
theater.
theater kids, bro.
We do it. We do whatever we had. Whatever it took.
Whatever.
Whatever it took. We were knee deep in everything.
Colin laughing, but he was in theater too, bro.
Bro, I was in what you call, I'm gonna expose myself.
Yeah,
I was
go
in this thing called theater sports.
What is theater sport?
And literally you do theater, but like you do with other kids in other schools and they have competitions. So it's like who can basically bullshit the best. So you go up on stage in front of all the other schools that are competing and you basically bullshit. And that's where
That's very yeah.
I remember, you know how they would take pictures for all the clubs.
Yeah.
And like, I remember I snuck out of class. Like they'd be like, "Hey, it's time for this picture." I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm part of that club." There was no way for these teachers to tell. I was in like, if you pull up your yearbook right now, I'm in at least 60% of those club pictures.
Days, bro.
And it was what's funny is everybody for each club they had a shirt or like
Yeah.
they had a theme, so they all looked like. I was the only kid in a gray hoodie in every single one of these pictures,
That is
and no one batted an
absolutely
eye. They're like,
hilarious.
"Yeah." I'm like, "What's up, guys?" They're like, "Hey, aren't you?"
Bro.
I'm like, "Yeah, let's take the picture."
Let's take the picture.
Jeez Louise, bro. That's actually you would get out of class like that.
Yeah, I'd get out of class. Man, I was not a school
He was
kid.
in every club.
I was in nerd club.
I need to find my yearbook because I remember like our 8th grade, both 7th and 8th grade actually, when they did like, you know, the superlatives,
Yeah,
bro. And then
yeah. You got what,
I got most athletic, both 7th and 8th grade,
bro?
bro.
Because you were too athletic, bro.
Bro, that's before everyone started growing tall though. That was the issue.
Man, listen, that shit used to piss me off. I'm not gonna lie. Because I was consistently since like 5th. I was always a very athletic kid, but for like the mile, I could only finish like top 3.
Yeah.
Never first. JJ would always smoke us in middle school gym class. This kid would be like reading a book by the time we'd all be done. It was insane.
Right. No, dude, that was literally, that's what I'm saying. Like, in terms of middle school, I feel like that's the only thing that got me. I peaked in middle school type shit. You know what I mean, bro? I really did, though.
We lived some good middle school lives.
I feel like a lot of us, like, you know, no, because middle school had its moments. Like, bro, in the superlative picture, I'm literally doing, like, you know, the boom boom firepower from, like,
Stop.
I swear.
What is
bro.
that? What is that?
When the
What?
You don't know what that is?
Boom fire power.
No,
Boom,
like, you know, like the little,
firepower?
bro, this is going to be so cringe, but you know the pose when the dude's like this? Not even dabbing. Dabbing wasn't even a thing, bro.
No, dabbing came later.
Yeah, dabbing came later.
It was
but-
like this, and then
yeah,
like
yeah.
this.
So like they're
Oh,
like
no.
someone came. It was one of the yearbook kids that came up to me. They're like, "Oh, you won most athletic." This was in 8th grade. It was either my 7th grade or my 8th grade one. I was like, "Okay, cool." And then they're
no,
like,
he
"Oh, you
wasn't.
should
He
do a
was
pose."
like, heck yeah, I'll do it.
They're like, "You should do a pose." So I was like, you know, what should I do? And they're like, "You should flex." I'm like, "No, I don't want to flex." And they're like, so I was like, "Oh."
Oh my
on.
god. Oh my god.
Let's
Next
move on.
question.
Let's move on. I don't
Oh
want
my
to talk
God.
about that no more.
Yeah. All right.
I love you too much. Let's move on from that.
Let's fast forward a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hard.
That was hard.
No, like that was a hard time. That was a very tough
I
time.
want the
How's that a
It
tough
was a
time?
tough time.
What are you talking about? It was a tough
Didn't
time.
you
It was
win
the time
most
of your
funny?
life.
Weren't you like?
No, bro.
Yes, you were.
No, I didn't.
Honey.
Mhm.
I didn't.
There's
I'll
something
drink that though.
I don't think I won anything, to be quite honest with
Here
you.
you go.
Really?
Which
We
is
didn't
okay.
have
75
that.
hard.
We didn't have the superlatives.
Okay.
But you know what's crazy?
Mm.
The worst thing about middle school was changing into
You had, like,
freaking
barely any
the gym clothes.
The gym clothes. I
Oh,
hated
it's
that. I
disgusting.
hated it.
Disgusting.
And I wonder if kids still do it nowadays. I
Those
don't
gym
know.
clothes smell so bad.
That's what I'm
every
You
time.
guys didn't wash your gym clothes?
Because you had
Well,
to
we
put
were
them back in the
supposed to.
locker.
You're supposed to, but
I took mine home every time we
Well, then
had
your
gym.
bag stinks.
I'm not doing all
No,
that,
I
bro.
took it home
I
and then I would
remember
wash
that.
it and then I'd bring it back the
But
next
when you
time.
bring it back, where do you put it? In a plastic bag and you carry it on the side?
I
I
had a
would-
different bag.
I probably washed my
Wow.
shit
See?
like.
Yeah, we had. I had a
don't
different
really
bag. I had
remember
to put a
washing my
different
shit.
bag.
I think I washed my shit.
No, I just carry it, toss it over my shoulder.
You know what's real?
Got a
Was-
trail of stench.
Were we in the
you
same
know?
gym class with Daniel Mitchell?
No, that was
That was
your
after.
8th grade, and then.
But he
yeah.
was. I got to shout out Daniel Mitchell. I
That's
know.
the boy-
Yeah,
that's the
that's
boy.
the boy.
That's the
but
boy.
this man came up with the big. I remember he was like, "Yo, do this," because we didn't want to smell. We do gym class and go out, and then I was still dating at the time,
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't want to smell for my girlfriend because I'd give her the hug and then get on the bus.
Mm.
So he'd be like, "Bro, do this. You take the Old Stick,
Mm-hmm.
I mean Old Spice stick, and rub it all over your chest."
like an X.
No, the deodorant stick. Bing, 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 bing.
You
Paint
guys did
yourself.
Old Spice or Axe?
Never Axe.
Oh,
We
I use
boycotted
both.
Axe.
So you guys
Nah,
smell
it was
like
crazy.
that?
I had
That's
both.
But yeah,
You
Old
guys
Spice
smell like
up,
that.
you would smell great. Every time you gave a hug, they'd be, "Oh my gosh, you smell so great." Man created a cheat code in 8th
Wow.
grade. Shout out him.
Shout
Was it
out.
the antiperspirant or the regular one?
That's the real question.
The
'cause you
gel
can't-
joint.
You can't
Okay,
be
good,
walking
good.
around with a
Yeah.
white X.
No, that's
on
crazy.
If
Yeah.
if you're going around with antiperspirant, you're done for.
No,
Yeah. They
Yeah,
might
so
think
we
you're
used to do that.
dangerous.
Still had 3
Yeah.
seeds in his.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
that's what I didn't. Yeah,
Just plant the tree.
That's
Sorry.
that's eco.
I
That's
spit
like
mine out after I drank it.
very good for the
I just
eco.
can't drink 75 hard.
I thought you started
I was
tomorrow,
just
bro.
trying to get
Yeah.
some honey.
Oh my!
You start
days,
detoxing.
Detox.
Fair.
hey,
Fair.
you gonna run after this, bro?
Next question.
All right, next question, bro. Next question. So, I feel like all of us, like, to premise, Angel is taken, Bridget is single, I'm single, Jalen is essentially married, she's engaged, and then Colin, he's in a very committed relationship, as you can see. Anyways,
Yeah, he tensed up.
so,
Yeah, he tensed up.
like, just to, like, kind of reminisce, because we're kind of old at this point, but, like, to be fully transparent, we're ranging from the ages of 25 and 24, right? So,
I'm 37.
I'm 37, you know what I mean?
I'm almost 26. 30 basically.
Jeez Louise.
Well,
So, I want to
just
talk
skipped a
about,
lot of
like,
years.
the evolution of, like, flirting in, like, post-college or during college, that era, right out of high school.
The game changed.
Mhm.
The game.
So everybody used
changed.
Tinder back then.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was going to talk about is, like,
What was your guys' like if you used Tinder, what was your Tinder bio?
I didn't use Tinder. I was never into the dating apps.
depends on what era.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
when you
had one that
first
said,
started
"Oh,
Tinder."
love
Oh, man.
boy."
Excluding Angel because he doesn't use Tinder.
Dude,
I don't use that either.
the first time I hopped on Tinder was after I got out of my long-term relationship.
Well, all right.
Oh, okay.
So-
oh,
I'll go
yeah,
back.
makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
I basically did too. I was like after my first relationship, I
Mm-hmm.
got out and then downloaded Tinder because all the boys were using it. We were
Yeah.
they were like freshmen, sophomores in college. I downloaded it for a day and then deleted it. So it just wasn't for me.
It wasn't for you.
It was, I don't know.
Yeah.
I do best. Put me in mano, real human contact.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do the.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not good at it.
What was your guys' bio?
My bio for the longest time was hit me up with your best pickup line. and that one stuck for like a year, and then I.
What was the
And then I
craziest
didn't.
pickup line someone hit you with?
Oh my
bro?
gosh, well, it was something. I totally forgot what it was, but I remember I screenshotted it. I have to find it, but it was like something with the word of the day is legs. So it's something.
Or just stop. Just
Mm-mm.
I forgot what the
No, yeah,
next
we'll
part was,
forget.
but
We'll forget.
it was like all I remember is like the first part was the word of the day is legs. So
That's all I
something
need from me.
like Yeah.
That does it for me.
That's
that was
it.
like the worst ones,
That's
and then the
it.
other ones were just like cheesy pickup lines.
Did he? You know,
No, I didn't.
He didn't
I-
succeed.
No, I didn't respond after
Those
that
joints
one.
never succeed.
Bro,
I
say that to
respond after
Patrick.
that one.
Patrick used to send some genius shit back in the day,
Yeah.
bro.
remember that one guy who sent me a whole like poem,
Oh my
like
god,
a rap or something.
Oh
He's
my
a
gosh.
whole
Something about
paragraph.
Bridget and rapping with
Jeez.
midget, but then like it turned into like a love song, and I was like, "What happened here?" We were all here at your house. It was like one of a family party or something, and I was like, "What is this?"
He really robbed
And
Bridget
then
with
that's when old girl was like,
Mm.
she was like, "Bridget, you have to keep talking to him. That's so nice."
Are you talking about my ex?
Yes, I
Oh,
was
shit.
like, "What are you? Read this and look at the picture." I was like, I don't even know how. That must have been like one of the accidental. You know,
Oh.
sometimes
I've
you
sent
just
a
are
poem.
like,
You recited a
"Wait,
poem
what?
Not recited. That's
You
cool.
sent a poem?"
Yeah, I've sent a poem.
on like
Like you looked up a
Like on
poem and
Tinder?
sent it
No,
to
I
her.
made a poem.
On
Oh,
Tinder?
okay.
Huh?
No,
Tinder?
he didn't use
I
Tinder.
don't use Tinder.
like what to your girl?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, yeah, we've all done that. Have you done that?
That's
Colin?
different.
Wrote your girl a poem?
Come on, bro.
Come on, bro. Don't.
From someone you're with is
As
different
close as
than
it gets
just
to a
some like
poem.
random like.
Or just like an excerpt of you just
I'll be real.
exactly.
Oh no, I'll be real. I wrote one time.
There you go. Stop playing with me.
You ready?
Mm.
It was on paper, and then I left it out. My mom found it, and she's been joning me for my entire life. And she's like, "Oh, you remember that note you wrote? You little kid." I was like, "Yo." I was in elementary school. I was like, "Yo."
Oh my
damn."
gosh, I wrote a note in elementary school.
I was like, "Yo."
Me and my friend,
Damn.
she was my best friend at the time. Like it was kindergarten, I'm pretty sure, or first grade, something like that. And we
I
like
have a funny
lived,
story
we
for
like
this.
lived like not across the street, but like her house was like diagonal from me, and we both
Her mom
liked
used
the
to feed
same
us.
boy. And I wrote something, and then I put it in his backpack, I guess, and then the teacher found out. Because like you know how like the teachers will like check your backpack and your folder for like stuff, and so like they called my parents and like they called her parents and said like, oh,
Why,
they
bro?
wrote a note to the boy. And then my mom my mom and dad like still talk about it, like, oh yeah, I
would've let
remember
that
when you
slide.
wrote about
Why you
wrote a
gotta-
thing.
Why the teacher got to do all that?
See,
I have to embarrass
you
you
like
like
that.
that.
Bro, dude, back in the day, bro. Oh my gosh.
Hold on, let me tell my elementary school story.
Go ahead.
All right.
Because I got a
I
good
remember-
one for this one.
Because like I was basically that's when you were a peak lover boy,
Mm-hmm.
elementary school. My first crush, you know who it is, right? You know,
I know.
you remember? Anywho, it doesn't
You
matter.
talk to me about it.
Yeah,
later.
yeah, whatever. But anywho, I remember I drew a heart around her picture in the yearbook. Yeah, I was like, and draw heart like hearts and stuff. I was like lover boy up.
Yeah.
And then that's just a. Anywho, I remember in 6th grade, me and my boy liked this girl.
Mm-hmm.
She ended up choosing my friend.
That's it right there.
And then I remember for some reason I knew her favorite song was Miss Independent by Neo. I went home and I listened to that damn song. Like,
You cried to it.
no, I didn't cry to
Oh,
it.
he recited it.
But I like sat.
Word for word.
I sat at my desk and looked up because at the time I looked up lyric videos. So I was listening to Miss Independent lyric videos, just like staring at the screen, like, damn, bro, she got
Oh my
away, bro.
gosh.
Yeah.
She got her own thing.
To this day, I still like that song. Kind of still haunts
That's
me.
why
I'm like,
I
damn.
love her.
You know, I have a very similar scenario. Back in elementary school, one of my first elementary school girlfriends, bro, she was 5 inches taller than me. That's crazy. Like, she's about 6 feet tall now. Like, that ass, bro. Anyways, that was
How
besides
tall
the
are you?
point. We can talk about that in another podcast. But anyways, bro, she was my first one of my first like elementary school girlfriends. And then like Grenade by Bruno Mars was out during that time. It's
Oh
crazy
my
that we talk about
god!
it. Yeah.
Wait, remember when my dad bought the CD?
Oh, dude, that was amazing, bro. Like we was listening
I
to CDs.
feel like that CD is what turned us all into lover boys.
Oh,
and
for
girls.
sure.
Yeah.
100
I became a romantic. Oh, sorry.
No,
I became a romantic.
Yeah, 110%. So like, what ended up happening was she's like, "Oh my god," because you guys remember Vivo?
Yes.
Yup.
Yeah.
That's where you're looking at all the
Vivo. It's like their what's it called? Their platform where they put all the
Music videos.
videos
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
Yup. So the music video for Grenade drops, right? She texted me. I still remember my phone at the time. Samsung Galaxy, the one with the keyboard on it. Crazy, bro.
You were rich.
Yup. Well, no,
Slide
not
phone?
rich. Not rich.
I had
That
a
was
flip
just,
phone.
I had a track phone at one point. Then
Not
I upgraded
rich,
to
just
that.
lucky.
Yeah, we got lucky with that. I'm only child. Anyways, so whatchamacallit, she texted me. She's like, you know what we should do right now? I'm gonna send you a text, and in 3, 2, 1, you're gonna have to press play on Grenade.
Oh God.
Right. So I was like, being the lover boy I was at the moment, I was like, I bet. She started 3, 2, 1. Text hits, bro. I start playing it, and then she's like sending me texts like of the lyrics in real time. She said, my hand is on the screen right now. Is your hand on the screen? I was like, I put my hand to the screen and said my hand's on the screen, bro. All elementary school, bro.
I'm having secondhand
Wasn't like
embarrassment.
Bruno
It was-
Mars like the
Wow.
first fucking guitar song you learned how to play?
Oh, 110%. Bro.
Oh my god.
110%. Actually, no, it was actually Hotel California.
That's ooh.
Shout out the Eagles.
It's my
bro.
go-to karaoke song.
No, best I ever had.
No, that's
Two man.
us. That's when we two man it.
That's
Yeah,
a 2-man.
we've created a couple renditions.
Oh, for sure. Oh man, bro. Y'all remember when Bridget fell off the table?
Oh my god, I have that video.
Yeah, can we?
I have
We're
that
gonna
video.
drop the video like right here,
fell
like
off the
for the
table?
YouTube. And
She
like,
fell off the
There.
table.
We
When?
were at Lulu's.
Bridget,
all
we were
of us.
all singing and
Oh,
dancing, and all of a
shit.
sudden you see her just go boom.
I do remember that.
on the
I
table.
do have a video of the two of you guys singing "Best I Ever Had," but I'm like, because I was like laying in the chair and I'm like, this looks like a music video.
yeah,
I'm like, this is the greatest video I'm ever. But like when you watch it now, it's literally just me like shaking and
Yeah.
like this, and then the YouTube being like, just pointing, and I'm like, what the fuck are
what
you
a
guys
time
doing?
to be alive. It was like Mr.
That was like 2
Brightside.
years ago.
bro.
No, it was not.
Mr. Brightside
like
was
3.
playing. Everyone was jamming
Yeah,
out.
that's when I
South
felt like
Yeah,
song.
and then Bridget started headbanging on the table. She slips, falls, hits her head against the table,
Dropped
gets
all the
up.
beer.
Everyone like is looking at her, and then she's like, because Bridget, this is what she does. She doesn't like being embarrassed when she's drunk. So like she started looking around at people, and then everyone was looking back at her, and then she was like, and then my friend Jake, shout out Jake,
Hey,
he
shout out
just
Jake.
goes,
Hey.
yeah.
And we just all kept going.
And then everyone just started singing again. And then Bridget, I forget her name.
That was crazy.
No,
I
that
came
was-
back with like a concussion. My
no,
head's
yeah,
bleeding.
Yeah, you was off the zoots that day for sure. Bro.
Right, but that was so fun.
What a
Yeah.
time.
We had fun.
We've had our moments.
Oh
bro.
my god! And then the farmhouse, JJ's birthday, and everyone was drunk.
Oh my
I have
god.
one of you guys singing one, it like a dream come true, two. And then I was recording, but you guys were singing towards my camera. And I felt like I was getting serenaded. And I was like, look at
You
all
have
these
that?
people.
You have that video? Sir?
Yeah.
I have that
Yeah,
video.
you guys
We need
don't
to
have
find
to.
that
Yeah,
video.
put
We all
them
have
in
that
the
video.
group chat so I could
Yeah,
add it to
yeah,
the
yeah.
edit, bro.
That one, yeah.
Oh man,
We really
Fire.
did that.
that was
One thing
crazy,
about us,
man.
we like karaoke.
Colin, were you?
Uh-huh.
What the hell were you doing?
He was back.
he was at
Yeah, he was
school.
at school,
Yeah.
bro. He was locked in, bro. Oh man,
I was about to say you were the only missing piece that day.
yeah. It's nice. It's really nice to
I feel
reminisce.
like around the time when we all started hanging out a lot, you were at school.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was locked in. It really was.
And
It's crazy time, but it is really nice to reminisce, like, because like at this point, besides Bridget and I, you guys are all taken and whatnot. But like something to like talk about to like move into the next topic, right? Is something I want to bring up. Because you guys, except for you at the moment, but like your past relationship, you guys have all dated outside of your culture, your personal ethnicity, etc., stuff like that. So did you guys ever feel like a major rift in dating outside of your ethnicity?
Yeah.
No, like in what aspects is what I'm trying to get
Rift
at.
how?
Like,
What do you mean?
where you guys like, because like, for example, you come from a very traditional Vietnamese family. We come from a very, very traditional Filipino family, very, very traditional Salvadorian family. Is there ever a moment like when you were dating outside of your culture where you're like, we are so far apart in difference? And what was that difference? What was the main thing that jumped off at you?
Bro, they get in the bed with their shoes on. Like, I can just list it off right there,
we're,
dude.
We're Asian and
Like,
we're
yeah.
an Asian household. We don't have shoes inside the house.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you walk in
Ever.
the door and then like, are you gonna take off your shoes?
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you actually not? They're like, no, you're good. I'm like, I'm just gonna take them off and leave them here.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
It's
I
like
did
it
that exact
doesn't
song
even
dance.
matter that your socks get dirty.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
you
care.
just don't
but, like,
have like shoes in the house.
So that was the first thing for. What about you, Joe?
Insta.
No, yeah, it's like Sal doesn't take his shoes off.
No,
Sometimes.
like no, a different scenario. That was like one of the big things. You know,
I don't know because you guys know Sal's a very picky person when it comes to food. He
Yeah.
only likes hamburgers, just the meat and the bun. He only likes cheese pizza. Only likes
ketchup?
cheese pizza. He loves ketchup, but only with French fries and baked
Not on the burger?
potatoes. No ketchup on the burger, like no sauce.
That's crazy.
Sorry, but it's a dry ass burger.
I mean, it's gotta
And
be.
then, I mean, he loves meat, so like he'll eat like JJ. He loves Korean barbecue.
What do you?
He loves Korean barbecue. Okay, I'm gonna ignore.
Yeah.
But he loves Korean barbecue, and like when he goes to like Key, which is like one of the Korean barbecue places, he'll get top blade, and then he'll just like dip it in the salt. That's it. Like he won't even use any
No
of the other.
sauce? No, just
No
salt?
sauces. Just that.
What a
The
gentleman.
only time he'll use sauce is
Just salt?
if it's tater tots, French fries, or baked potato.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
And then when he tried like Filipino food, it's like it's a hit or miss.
That is
Because I
hard,
can
though.
tell when he
coming
like
from a
doesn't
Filipino
like
family, how
the
they
food.
eat the food that we eat. If you come into it being picky like that, like our grandma's the type of person to be like, "Why aren't you eating our food?"
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Yeah.
they're going to force that stuff down your throat, and if you're coming here picky, they're like, "Oh, we like." They'll like make it very obvious. Like our family's loving, but they'll make it very obvious. Like, "Oh, now we have to." We're eating this, but we have to make sure there's like a pizza or chicken tenders or something for the like. They're gonna make it obvious.
Yeah.
I've never seen like our family more happy than. Shout out Jack, bro, because I feel like he already followed the Instagram.
Jack Ham.
Yeah, shout out Jack.
Yeah.
I remember how happy they were
Love
when
that
they saw
kid.
this motherfucker eat balut. Oh my
Oh my
gosh, bro. He was the
God.
first white man
Wait,
in our
that
fucking
was
family
New
party.
Year's.
You know what's funny? Jack has been my best friend, or well, like in our group of like best friends since Jack was in my kindergarten class, and he's lived
Wow.
in my neighborhood since then.
Yeah,
I
Like,
remember
Damn.
that
I
night
can
it was,
walk
like,
to his
New
house.
Year's,
yeah.
and he ate the balut. I remember him texting me and be like, "Bridget," and I was like, "If you're gonna throw, go outside." I was like, "You already did it. Like everyone saw it. You seem like shut up.
That
like
shit- that shit
if you
was
have to
hard.
do anything, like go outside. No one has to see that anymore."
Do it off cameras
Like,
because he
They're
already
already proud of
performed.
you.
Yeah.
If you eat balut, the people who don't know, balut is either a duck or chicken fertilized egg, and it's like a day old, so you can still see the chicken or the duck. Angel's looking like, ew,
we
that's
did
the
that
grossest
as
We
like
don't have to
on
get
It's
Angel on that.
initiation.
initiation, but
Into
like
the
he did that the
family.
I've been
best out of
initiated.
everyone that we ever brought.
fire.
He did that, and he
It's
just ate
so
it with
good.
everyone recording him and eating it. I was like, "Come on, Jack."
It's so good. I love it.
I still remember he brought it up. He was like, "Man,
Too bad JJ can't eat it because he's picky.
Hey,
JJ's saying all this stuff. He has never.
I can't
even
either. That's why I haven't done it.
I have a video though, and you.
That's why
I
I've done
can send you that one too. I have a video, and I'm picking up the bird. So like, the balut, right? Like it has different layers, but the bird, people don't normally eat that. Like our grandpa.
It's an
eats
acquired taste.
But then I have a video of me eating the balut and I'm picking up the bird and I ate it and you hear all the aunts, "Bridget, why do you do that? That's so disgusting." I'm like,
no,
"Uh,
Bridget is a
that's what
pro
the balut
balut
is."
eater.
I love that.
Oh,
for sure.
yeah.
She likes the beak.
You hear the crunch and you taste the feathers in your mouth. I just ate a
No,
bird.
I started eating the balut without like I pick it off. Like I don't like the hairy
eat every
stuff.
That's
layer.
good.
But
That's
I'll
good
just
for you
eat it
guys.
all in one go so you don't have to taste all the other stuff.
You're next.
It's just a little bit crunchy.
I don't know why you're not in your head. You're next.
Bro, I've been to like,
Wait, so how long have you been around this and you haven't been you haven't gone through initiation?
bro, I skipped that. I passed all those already.
He really did skip a lot of stuff.
Bullet's
Have you had it?
expensive now, though.
I've been to your house.
Colin has had
I've been
it.
to
Yeah.
the farm. I've been.
Bullet's Vietnamese. They have that there.
You could look at me. You won't even question it.
What's it called in Vietnam?
Yet lom.
Say that again.
Yet lom.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
Long.
no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to learn that one.
I think that's what
But
it's called.
I just put a Spanish tag on that, so I didn't sound right.
Do it.
Melon.
Oh,
See,
that was tough. That
I'm
was
thinking of
tough.
melon.
Melon.
See, I'm too
Yeah.
Spanish.
Lom.
Oh my god.
That's a good try, though.
Where
Thank
have you had that experience?
I've never really dated outside of my like culture like that.
Ye-
He really hasn't. His
He
ex.
doesn't
No,
want
I
to.
remember there was a white girl.
That was a long time
No,
ago.
That's like elementary
That doesn't
school.
even count.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like there was never been a time where it really felt like a cultural rift.
And
for
he
me.
didn't bring like the younger ones.
My one thing though, like because of us, like in our culture, family value, right?
hmm
Where I'm like the kind of person where I'm like, okay, like I have these plans with you, but if my family's saying they're doing something, I'm like, either you're coming with me, but like I'm gonna go. Like I'll always invite you. But then it becomes like a weird thing to some people, and they're like, why are you always choosing your family? I'm like,
Because I love my family.
we literally do everything together. I'm like, because
Yeah.
if you don't understand that, like,
Yeah.
it's not going to make sense to me. And
Yeah.
that's always like, and that's why I feel like our family's like, oh, you bring people around us all the time calling me a fucking whore.
No one said
Looking
you're
direct,
a whore.
my mom called me a hoe to my face. Thank you, mother. But
Okay.
anyway,
right. Well.
my thing is like, you know, you have your little steps and you're like, oh, can I take it seriously with this person? My biggest thing is if you come around the family and you don't fuck with them and they don't fuck with you, it's not going to work for me. And so I'm like, how am I supposed to do that unless I see how you interact with the family? But then to everyone, and obviously that a lot of things haven't worked out for me, but I have to see it first. And I'm not trying to be a hoe, but that's like one of my steps. I need to see it.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, because I've definitely seen that so much of like, you guys are really weird. Why are you guys so close? Or like little things like I was with someone, Jake was in town and he was trying to go out and they're like, that's weird. Like, I don't know him. Like, why are you doing all this? And I'm like, he like grew up like family to us.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's never been like that. You know what I mean? And I'm like, why are you even worried? Like, that's literally my cousin. Like, it's nothing weird, but it's just like when they're like, questioning how I am with the family or if they think it's weird and stuff, I'm like, this isn't gonna work because you're just gonna think it's fucking weird. Or the more
Yeah.
stories you hear about us, the more you get to know about us, you're gonna be like, what? And I'm like, so how is that gonna ever work? So I'm not a hoe. It's one of my steps. I need to know.
That's like first base.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go any
family
if,
on first base is kind of tough.
if I don't see it's gonna work out, I don't want to keep going.
There you go. There you go.
So therefore, I'm choosing you guys, my family, first.
So like the real question is though, like, because I at this point, bro, I don't even think you have a type. Like
Oh God.
you really have no type.
No.
Like your bi type is completely different from your other type. There's just a lot of types.
I will say though, as I'm growing older, it's not even like a type, but I know more of what I want and what I don't like.
Is it more based off of personality nowadays?
It's like personality, like how I vibe with you. Things like character. Things. There are certain things that I pay more attention to now.
Like don't steal as a grown up.
Huh?
Like don't steal as a grown up.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
That's
And
it.
like there's little no well there's like other things, but I think before, like I said, like I'm just one of those people who like I love people.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love people, and I'm always going to be like, obviously when you first meet someone, they're showing you the best side of them, their really good side, and I'm like, this person's so cool.
Yeah.
And then I love, and that's all I see. And then unfortunately later I see like how people really are, and I'm like completely different from what I thought before.
For sure.
But I'm like, it's not that it makes me not picky, but at the time, like I was just loving people. Like I was just like, you're showing me good things about yourself, and I love good things. Like
So
I like
little
good
aspects.
people. But then I think now, like especially after my last stuff, I'm definitely like, I'm definitely paying more attention to that of being like, I know myself, and I'm like, you normally fall for this, but this could just be a whole thing. Like I need to see proof. Like I need to know this is actually who you are. So I think that's making me a little more picky now than I was before.
Yeah.
But it's not like I don't know. I just loved people. I love people.
No, yeah, you
But-
love hard. You're the first one to catch feelings first.
Yeah.
Next question.
We voted.
Next question.
Yeah. we voted.
But I feel like I am more picky now.
Okay.
I'm more aware.
Yeah.
People
So
are
there's
fake.
there's no cultural like, you could care less about their like cultural background.
I
'Cause,
feel
like, some
if
people
it's
is, like,
similar
really
to
big.
ours, where
Mhm.
like that's something that
Yeah.
I'm noticing more. Like I can understand your background more, and you can understand mine. Like culture wise, that's something that's important. Because
Yeah.
if it doesn't work, unless you're trying to change, like, what is it called? Adapt to our
Mhm.
culture.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
You're just gonna think we're weird.
So like going like to pivot that question onto Angel, right?
Oh,
Yeah, because like
Whoa.
you've dated on two different spectrums. You know what I'm saying? Like a spectrum to like culturally exactly like yours, and then one's a completely different. So like, what do you think? Like, I like being in both worlds. Like, which one do you? I don't want to say prefer, because of course you would prefer the current scenario you're in, but
well,
My girl.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily believe like you gotta be from the same cultural background or have the same like morals or traditional values or any of that stuff. If it just works, it works. Unfortunately, my first relationship just didn't work. It just didn't work. And that's because, well, we were just two different worlds, very, very, very different. Like shoes in bed. It's crazy.
yeah. Shoes in bed is wild.
Nah, that happened a couple times.
White sheets.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
No,
What?
I'm talking about Colin.
what are
Like,
you
what Colin
talking
said.
about?
Like wearing your shoes in your bed. You
Oh,
lay down with
I-
shoes on.
Yeah.
I
I
didn't
was
get
like,
that
what the
either.
fuck are
Shoes
you
in
talking
bed.
Yeah,
about?
I'm referring to what
She
Colin
was
said
sleeping
earlier.
and you didn't like her anymore.
She was in bed.
That's why
bad.
I was like,
No. Like I thought that was crazy. I'm like, bro, take your shoes off. What the hell's going on here? I mean, stuff like that.
She's like, oh, what a long day.
Well, also, I feel like what you're saying is like you can have different things as long as you're respecting it. You know what I mean?
Expecting it?
Respecting.
How can you respect shoes on the bed?
No, I'm saying like he shouldn't respect that, but like she.
I
should
mean, that's how they
respect
do.
not, like, a
That's how
normal
she.
thing.
I mean, that's how she did things. But I mean, it worked. It didn't work.
Yeah. No. for
Me
sure.
now, I wasn't looking for anything at all.
Yeah.
I was locked in on my own time. Stumbled upon her, and it worked. I don't know.
Yeah.
You click on every level, but then again, it's because we come from like the same background.
Exactly.
It's like everything's the same. We eat the same food. We talk
Yeah.
the same slang.
Yeah. When all of that is familiar, it really helps you with like the connection. It makes it feel deeper because it's like,
Yeah.
because like being comfortable always will make something feel deeper at the end of the day too, because you feel safe.
That's what I'm
know,
saying. I don't
yeah.
know. Like it was just all. It's the same.
Yeah.
It's like being in a second home.
Mhm.
But this is like also like a third home to me. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like you guys are Filipino, but I've always felt at home
Yeah.
around you guys.
Yeah.
But I always say like the Philippines is just the Asian version of El Salvador.
Yeah. It's like,
Like,
there's a
really.
lot of cultural overlap between
It's the
like
same thing.
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
Hispanics
Your
and-
dad clicked like this. It was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, are we sure this guy's in my dad?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh my gosh.
well, it's because
Yeah.
your dad's from a Spanish-speaking province.
That is true too.
Yeah,
My
he
dad.
speaks. Doesn't he speak Spanish fluently?
Yeah, he speaks.
Yeah,
fluent
he like
Spanish.
reminds me of my own dad. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
what the hell's like? I've always said that. Yeah.
That is true.
So I mean, yeah, just if it works, it works.
Yeah, because like my biggest thing, the reason I wanted to bring up culture, right, is because like another big part of the podcast is like we all consider ourselves family. Bridget, Jalen, and I are directly married. Directly,
We're not married.
Bridget,
Not.
Jalen, and I are directly
He's our uncle.
related. Yeah, and then Colin is essentially cousin appointed. Like he's been with us since day one, and then Angel recently he got really close with our family too. But the reason I bring up the whole cultural thing is because like looking at all our cousins now, none of them are dating a Filipino or a full blood
Yeah.
Filipino,
Yeah.
right? And a lot of them are actively actually looking for people outside of like
We
the
like-
Philippines culture.
Maybe mixed babies. Look at me.
Yeah, but like, so my whole entire thing is right. Does it ever scare you that some of our Filipino traditions are bound to fade over time?
Yeah.
just because of that.
I feel like
I like
it
that
will be
question.
because
See,
like
this is where we're getting the
Yeah,
juicy.
I like that
I
question.
feel like it is because you know how like all the parents like they speak Filipino and
Yeah.
stuff, and obviously like they speak Spanish and like Vietnamese and stuff. But when we go outside of our culture and like we have kids now, like they're not gonna be fluent. Like what? Like we just understand.
We can understand. We can
like
even, like you
we
can
can
barely
barely
we can speak a
speak.
little bit,
Yeah.
but we can understand it.
yeah, we understand it 100%. But then when our kids are born,
I can't teach kids how
I
to
can't
talk.
teach my own son to speak Filipino.
Yeah.
Like I want to learn how to speak it before he does, but obviously he's going to learn more because my parents and like family are, you know, watching him sometimes and teaching him that stuff. So I feel like it's the language is going
My
to die.
sister doesn't speak Spanish. Well, she
Wow.
does, but like, you know,
She understands
barely,
it more.
barely.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously not Filipino culture, but I think about that stuff sometimes. It's not necessarily like I'm scared to lose it because we love our cultures, we love our families,
Yeah.
but there's things that we won't carry on to the next generation, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's cool to, I guess, because you guys been surrounded all your lives, you're looking for that. I mean, you see it every day. It's your
Yeah.
everyday life. You want something different, but
Yeah. Because
I
like
don't know.
something that I've picked up on recently too, it was just like, because our families, like we grew up like, I mean, they were our ages when they started having their kids, etc., stuff like that. So like Christmas time always felt magical because it was like, I mean, like I remember like even with the Philippines, like at your house, you always have like the star. And
Oh,
whatnot,
yeah.
you know, all of that. And then like nowadays, when we go to a family party during Christmas, there's like,
We're so separated.
it's so separated, but it's also because there's like a very like, because there are other cultures and like, you know, like ethnicities at the party, not to gatekeep like Filipino culture or anything. It's more so like, it makes it weird for us to interact with them. You know what I mean? Because like sometimes like there's people that we're not really super close with like that, you know what I mean? But they like married into the family and whatnot. And that's like, when I see that, it's like, damn, are we losing, you know, like the integrity of our family? You know what I mean? Because like then like you're also adding rifts between people who are like, oh,
yeah.
they don't fuck with us anymore or something like that. You know
Well, I
what
was
I mean?
gonna say like our parents like came here straight from the like they brought that here,
Mhm.
and then they had us, but we grew up very Americanized compared to like what that is,
Mhm.
where it's just like how are we supposed to pass that on to our kids, like
Mhm.
but also it comes with the whole like generational thing and us like our generation being more like aware
Yeah.
of certain things, or like okay, like we're not doing things the same anymore.
Mhm.
But I'm just like, it's so weird because I'm like, me being me, I'm like, are my kids even gonna grow up at all like how we were like
Yeah.
Filipino at all? Because I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't see it.
Mhm.
And okay, going back to what you said, I'm talking about Christmas when JJ was sitting at the table and he said, "We've become colonized." And I was like, "What?" And you look up and you just see, I'm sorry, you just see white,
Yeah.
fucking white,
Not even-
and
yeah.
like people talk, and I'm like, we used to sit here and it was like fun for us before. Like, yeah, we understand, but we can't speak. But I feel like it was fun for us before because I'm like, half of the time, I'm like, I don't even know what they're talking about, but we're trying to figure it out. Or they don't think that we understand, but we're like listening. But like now, everyone's talking in English. And I'm like, where's the mystery? Where's the fun? Like, I'm like, we're not going to pass that on to our kids because now everyone, like Lola, if you watched that TikTok, and the bags, like that woman only talked to us in Tagalog or Ilocano. And so like that's why we knew that.
Yeah.
And then she left and no one kept doing that for us. Like we lost that. Like I was like, I could speak a lot more when I was younger than I can now.
Yeah. If I didn't travel a lot recently, I would not be able to like speak like fluent in the way I do. But the problem is, right, like I feel like something that jumped off like up at my mind when you brought that up is something that I realized with like a lot of like POC families and stuff like that is like why tradition, why everything also feels very, very like strong is because when you don't fully understand a language, right, you fully understand emotion. And then the moment you pick up on emotion, the moment you pick up on the diction, like everything that they're saying and like all of that, it makes it feel so much more like genuine. But nowadays, like with like family parties when everyone's speaking English, and it's like you can't really feel that same like, you know, like you were talking about that mystery, all of that behind it. And like that's the number one thing that I'm afraid we're gonna lose is like because like bro. Like when Santa Claus is coming, like all the lolas, all the aunts, they're just fucking speaking gibberish. They're like, like you're like at that point,
You're
you're
like,
just
what the
hearing,
fuck are you saying?
you're just hearing ad libs, bro.
Yeah.
You're not even
Yeah.
hearing like Santa Claus is here.
I need that though.
Yeah, it's just
I need
straight
that.
ad libs, bro. But that was the sense of like Santa Claus is here to me.
But like, see, here's the thing. We live in the United States. Like,
Yeah.
this is just
Yeah.
American culture.
Yeah.
Like, it's what it is. It's not about, I don't know. It's just everything becomes so political
Yeah.
to a degree. It's like, oh, what do you do for work?
Yeah.
Oh, what school are you going to? Everything's about prestige and accolades. And even though they'll say it's not, and it's not about, they're just trying to spark conversation. At the same time, that's what it is. And it's not about deeper stuff or just like picking fun. It's like, seeing, let's say I have a daughter. My daughter's boyfriend comes around.
Yeah.
Probably the first thing I'm gonna do is roast him, just cause.
Yeah.
You just gotta
Yeah.
hit him. See how. Probably roast his hair for no reason. Who cut your hair?
Yeah.
He's gonna feel self-conscious. But like, I'll probably say it in English. But
Yeah.
it's like we're creating a connection now. It's like emotion and everything. It's authenticity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's not about, oh, how you doing? Oh, what's
Yeah.
your name? What do you do for work? Like, I don't care about none of that. Let me
Yeah.
get to know you.
Yeah.
And I remember my girlfriend when I first ever met her family, her dad.
He did the same thing.
Well, I was like, hey, how you guys doing? When I started this, like being very formal and everything. Nothing's true. I'm like, oh God, these people hate me. And I've remembered, I'm like, hold on, bro. These are my people. Like, this is
Yeah.
but so I remember I saw him a different time. I'm like, yo, like your dad was kind of close. Like maybe he doesn't. He's like, no, he just thinks you're playing a facade. And I'm like, like yeah, that's what he said to her. He was like, he's not this motherfucker's not like that.
Yeah.
Like show me your truth. Like, act how you act. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. So and he next time we went to a family dinner and he had some drinks and he kind of just let me have it.
Yeah.
Like just boom, full culture. And I'm like,
Yeah.
everybody was like, damn, because I guess they were scared I wasn't gonna be able to dance.
Yeah.
I mean, you're speaking my language, and it was fine, and then it was authentic, and it was all cool.
Yeah.
But now he and I chat about that, and it's hilarious because he was like, "Man, you should have just been you from the jump. Like we're
Yeah.
accepting." And so, I don't know. You
I
got to
love
keep
that.
that. You got to keep it, and at the same time, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Colin, like being in like, cause I've never really like, cause you spent a lot of family parties with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, how are the family parties, like the Vietnamese family parties, bro? Like, cause I know you got your whole entire family over there too. Like, what are little aspects about it that you could like jump out at you, like that you don't want to lose?
I guess to go back on your first points, I think that there shouldn't be any fear that you're going to lose your traditions. It's what you make of it. So like, we're not going to have the same mindset and the same like movements as our parents did or as our grandparents did, because we grew up here regardless, right? Like we're going to have a different life experience. We're going to move differently, but I think it's our choice to embody all of those traditions and like carry those on to our future generations, whether they speak Filipino, Vietnamese, Spanish or not. Like you can still add them to it. So I mean, I think at the end of the day, we can make our own traditions, right? Right? We can make our own. So you kind of just I and also think, going back to your point, like we do live in Northern Virginia, so that's just how it is here,
Yeah.
which sucks. So but Vietnamese family parties, I don't know, it's like kind of the same. But like instead of cooking, everyone buys a lot of food and whoever's hosting cooks the food. So like everyone else is just buying a whole bunch of whatever, and then it's just a huge like spread.
Yeah.
And like I don't go to too many because I'm just like, it's not like my direct family, because it's just like a mix of like different families, because my mom's boyfriend too, so
Yeah.
just
yeah.
mixing. So I haven't like been to Vietnam recently either, but over there, dude, wild,
Yeah.
absolutely wild. They just there's a lot of drinking, a lot of Heinekens and cigarettes, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of Heinekens and cigarettes.
I went to a Vietnamese party.
How's that?
Didn't make it out.
Yeah. A lot
make it
of
out.
drinking.
You got
a
Henny
lot
out?
of yos.
No Henny. These were Jameson specialists.
Oh, Jesus.
So liters of Jamesons everywhere
God.
and
Liters of
endless
Jameson.
cases of Heineken.
Yep.
It was insane. I didn't understand a single word, but it was like my big brother type
Yeah.
deal. So he was introducing me to everybody. He's like, yeah, it's my little brother. And they're like,
Yeah.
these people, bro.
Yeah.
Man, love them.
And that's what you like. That's what I love about like, you know, like just all our cultures is like, so culturally rich. Like even if you don't understand, like you just get the damn, like this is how they move. You know what I mean? Like going off of that's like that tradition.
You're
for them.
accepting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Reminder goes.
So we just got back from a nice little bathroom break. We're gonna close up here real quick, and something I like to end. This is gonna be like kind of like the format. We're gonna end with like a hypothetical, aka like a hypothetical scenario. Okay, so me calling an angel actually had like we had a funny one that we brought up last time, right? So I want you guys to hear it firsthand, right?
Sorry.
So let's say you and your significant other, right? You guys recently break up, and then they start dating right after y'all break up. Do you guys have a favorite like restaurant spot? Like you like favorite date spot?
I wouldn't say like favorite restaurant spot for me personally because I like all types of foods and like, but I know that Sal has a favorite spot. It's Korean barbecue. It's a Key.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
And for you, Bridget, like, do you have a favorite date spot?
Gravelly Point, where you can watch the airplanes fly over you.
Ooh.
That shit's
from
first of
Reagan?
all, come on now.
Okay.
We're
And
having
then,
a little picnic and it's romantic. I'm like,
okay.
come on.
So, all right,
Go.
I have the scenario
If
for
I take you there, sorry.
I have the scenario for both of y'all, right? Let's say you go to that spot right after y'all break up, and then you see your ex-man's with another girl doing the same thing. How are you reacting?
Wait, can I like? Is this like, so Sal and I have Elijah and like we break up,
Yeah.
and if I see like his dad with another girl at Key, I mean,
And she's like,
It's, like, right
what's your favorite
after?
meat? Pause. What's your favorite meat at the thing?
mine.
Yeah.
I like the brisket. The beef
Okay, so
brisket.
this is the exact conversation that you hear between them. They pull up, you see them at the table, and then she asks Sal, what's good here? And he looks at her and he smiles and he goes, the brisket.
If I ever heard that, if we're at a table next to them,
automatically think of murder.
no. If he says that next to like, and we're next to them, and I can hear him say that, I'm automatically laughing.
I literally would be like murder.
No,
Like,
I
the
would-
fucking
okay.
place is burning down.
I have a RBF, and so if I'm like sitting and I see him, I'm like this.
Yeah, that's dark energy.
Or
Dark
I like
paths.
if I'm like with you guys and we're like
Black
we see
Black
them,
cat.
I'm just like
yeah.
really like.
No,
he's
your
over
side
there.
eye is very side eye. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's very strong. What about you, Bridge? You pull up to Gravelly Point, and then whatchamacall that? You know what? This is your scenario. You see your ex-mans, and then you see them walking, and then the girl's like, "Oh man, like it's so crazy that you like brought this place up. Like this is a really good date spot." And he's like, "Yeah, I only like took you here."
Okay, well, you see, like, that's the difference because I'm fucking crazy. like I said, my first thought is murder. I'm gonna go up and fuck your shit up. Like, I will go up. I will say insane things. My thing is like womanhood, you know. Like I'm not gonna do anything to the girl, but to that man,
Are you swinging?
like you're gonna go home crying and be like, I should have never taken her there.
You swinging
So
on business?
you're gonna go up and cause a scene.
Yes. Why the fuck not? Like, first of all, okay, it's one thing, right? Let's just say it depends time wise.
One
right?
day.
It's like a couple.
One day
after.
One day after.
Oh hell no!
That's what I'm asking. That's why I want to
Oh,
know.
yeah, it's one day
One
after.
day.
Okay, for me
One day
personally,
after, if I was her, I'd take the fucking bulgogi, the brisket, whatever the fuck, straight from the fucking steam and put it on her face, and then put it on his face, and I would grab my baby.
if it
like,
was
and-
fresh, if it was fresh like that, for me personally, I would see automatically tears come out and leave because I don't like confrontation whatsoever. But like, if it was like a
that's a sad
couple like
story.
weeks or like months, and I see it, I'm just like,
yeah, then you
okay,
you
like I
laugh
see
a
you,
little.
but like, why would you go? Like,
Annoying.
yeah, it would be annoying. And then like when I'm home or alone and like with other people, when he's not there, I'm talking shit.
A couple weeks later, I'm airdropping the bitch all the pictures of me at that place with him, you know?
Oh,
Like, I'm
that's-
gonna be like, oh, you're so special. This is what we did here. I was when you showed him this, but have fun. Do what you
Oh,
want.
shoot.
Too spicy.
Like
So-
a day later, though, like
Yeah.
I'm throwing her to the airplane into the Potomac River. Like, good luck, bitch. Like,
I didn't know we were doxing out here,
but
but
no, like that's
That's
insane.
crazy. Are you gonna clip Colin and I's response?
well, because I have a different question for both of you
Oh,
because
okay,
I already
okay,
asked
okay,
y'all
okay.
this, right?
Okay.
Let's say your girl, ex-girl, you left your favorite hoodie with her,
All right, bro.
and then you're out and about in public, and you see her with her new man's, holding hands with him, lottie-dottying. He's rocking your hoodie, bro.
I knew you were gonna
What?
say that. I knew you were gonna say that. Rocking that hoodie.
Scratching his neck, not moving.
I need details here.
I mean, that's
No. How long has it been?
A day.
Don't say a day. You say something realistic.
A week.
3 days. 3 days. You had time to digest the breakup, but then you're hit with that. 3
We
days.
broke up with who?
I would say, okay, you
She
guys,
broke up-
she broke up with you, but you left your sweatshirt at her place. And then she meets a guy maybe like a couple days later, maybe like 3-4 days later, a week goes by. Right. And you go out and you see them together. She already has mans and he's like, oh, I need a or he probably asked her like, I need a sweatshirt. He's wearing your sweatshirt and you see that.
I see that, bro. I see that.
Yo.
Yo, take off that hoodie. Take off that hoodie.
That's
I'm
my
not gonna
hoodie.
lie.
Take off that hoodie.
There's a lot of
Oh,
scenarios.
That's where it is.
Are you
Take off
going
that
up
hoodie.
to them and
Going
being
up to
like,
them?
yeah, are you going up to them and be like,
This
hey,
picture's
that's
pretty far.
my
It
that's my hoodie.
has a long range.
Bro, I'm getting my hoodie.
Yeah.
I'm getting my
How
hoodie.
you getting your hoodie?
Bro,
One
by
way.
all
Oh,
fucking
no, no.
means.
Okay, but all right, here, hear me out. Hear me out.
Nah, bro.
No, hear me out.
I'm
Because
getting my
you
hoodie.
you like wearing double XL, right?
sure.
Hoodies.
It's
Like
older
XL.
guys.
No,
It's
no, no,
every
no.
guy.
XL.
Yeah, but like on this homie, it looked like Youth XL.
Fuck.
What?
He's
Listen,
a buff guy.
it does not matter. Then that doesn't matter. The guy
Yeah.
could be 6'7".
Uh-huh.
He could be LeBron James. I'm getting my hoodie, bro.
How you going? You gonna bite his ankles? Like
Bro, what Colin just do?
Bro, that's how you get your stuff
I'm
back.
getting my hoodie.
all right, man.
If it's a scenario where I can't get it back that
Yeah.
moment right there,
Yeah,
okay, we'll get it back eventually.
yeah.
We're officially now forming a task force. I'm forming a task force. Wouldn't be the first time. We're forming a task
Steel
force.
Team 6.
Yes.
I'm pissed off because we be there. Like,
No, bro.
Give me
I'm
that
sa-
half of the-
I know
it's a team, bro.
when this guy's favorite time is to go to the gym. I know his favorite food spot.
And you guys are doing the work.
No. I'm gonna get my hoodie.
yeah.
I'll look him up for you.
Yeah, there you go.
Beautiful way to
I'd get my hoodie.
Oh, God.
Now,
man.
if I knew I could take him, I mean, I'm going up to him immediately and grab him.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
Are you
That's
making
what I'll-
Are you making verbal like?
everything.
I feel like you just run up and drop kick the
Probably, bro. If
No question.
I'd see red, like that's a very
No question.
I could.
You love your hoodies.
Ooh,
Yeah.
You,
Mhm.
bro, getting my hoodie
Mhm.
by all means necessary.
Yeah. That's a tough one though. If I saw that, I would be very heartbroken. First of all,
Nah,
I
I wouldn't be heartbroken.
heartbroken, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't be heartbroken.
That's
At that
my
point, I'd be
hoodie.
like, damn.
Ain't no
It's
heartbreak.
disrespectful.
No,
You said
no.
that's
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
hoodie.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful. It's
To
like,
have your ex girl give her new man's your favorite hoodie.
and then she texts you. You asked no, like, okay, I'm gonna add one more layer to the story, right? You texted her 2 days before, and you were like, "Hey, you still got that hoodie of mine? Can I pick it up?" And she's like,
She goes to you,
"No." She's like, "Oh no, I can't find it."
And
bro.
then
I'm
you
getting my hoodie. You're tripping, bro.
Wait,
You're saying
this is a girl to girl mano y mano question, right? You have ex-boyfriend, whatever, his clothes. What are you doing with it? Like,
I'm
are
putting
you
it in a
wearing
box. I'm putting it in a box.
it? Yeah.
And then I'm gonna leave it at your doorstep.
okay.
that's respectable. I
Like,
thought you would say Salvation Army or something.
Oh, no.
Personally,
I mean, if you
do
did me
want-
dirty that bad, yeah, you're just going to Salvation Army, going to Goodwill, whatever.
I like personally, I'm like, do you want your shit back if I don't hear anything, whatever? But like, I recently did a cleanse and I gave it all to one of my friends. Cause I'm like, here, like obviously, like you want that shit. I gave her all the hoodies, all the whatever I had. One thing though that's toxic as fuck is she wore that shit. We were hanging out and she's wearing it around me. I'm like, I gave that to you so I didn't have to see it anymore. And every time I'm hanging out, I'm like, that's my ex's hoodie right there. But I will say, like, I'm like, here's your chance, like take your shit back. But if not, I'm gonna give it away.
Well, there you go, bro.
But I'm not gonna hold on to that. I'm not gonna give it to another guy.
No,
Because
I'm
that's
getting my
crazy.
hoodie
Because then
back.
at that point, that point, like,
No
why the
bullshit.
fuck would
I'm
I
with
want to
you.
watch another
I'm either-
person wearing your clothes?
like if we're
Like,
breaking
that's
up,
weird.
like I'm putting it in a box and like giving it back to you.
No.
There's like no like talking
gotta feel
whatsoever.
some
I'll
kind of
drop
guilt.
it off at your door, text you saying like it's that you got stuff at your front door.
I'm putting someone in the box.
You feel some kind of guilt if I'm like, oh,
I'm not fucking
LOL,
with
you're
you.
wearing
But
my
it's-
ex's clothes.
Yeah, but it's so disrespectful for another girl, like your ex, to give another guy
Yeah.
like your favorite hoodie. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
No, for sure. You're gonna have to. I wouldn't even be mad if I ripped my hoodie off of him.
That's what I'm saying. I
It's
don't
just
care.
like it's the statement that like you can't be wearing.
I would
that.
call one of you guys to fight them, and then I'll go take the dude.
Moral of the story, guys: don't be wearing other people's clothes. Don't be taking your new flings to the old fling spots.
That's weird.
And family still grows on outside of culture, bro.
What a great summer, bro.
On some real shit.
Way to spark out that whole
On
thing,
some
bro.
real shit.
Welcome to the first episode.
Welcome
real.
to the very. This has been the very first episode of the Jolli-p podcast. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that. My name has been JJ Iraham.
My name's Colin.
Jalen.
Bridget.
Angel.
There you go, bro. Please follow us on YouTube, Spotify. We have the links down below. TikTok, IG Reels. You guys know where to go. Thank you guys, and we'll catch you next week. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Good shit, guys.
That
That was
good.
fun.
That was good. That was
Perfecto.
smooth.
I want more bugles.
Bro, my mic's been muted. JK, boy, stop.
Oh, chill. No, I
I
saw it.
didn't
I see it.
I know I
see
got
it.
nervous because I'm over here like trying to chew and I'm
Yeah.
like mute, unmute,